I don't need to justify the ice shooting. The ice shooting is
to justify that not fucking your cousin is immoral because your prophets did that.
I promise you that Powder Dusty's better at defending the ice shooting and makes better arguments than you.
His own cousin. What the fuck are you guys talking about? The most beautiful human on all of Earth, Joseph, married his own cousin. There's no Muslim will condone adultery. We're talking about marriage and like a certificate of license to
Joseph
be
ever
with
fuck
this
a goat?
person.
I heard Joseph is beautiful. Is that what you said?
He's the most beautiful prophet on all of Earth. Most
Did he ever fuck goats? Did he ever fuck goats like you though?
Nobody has.
Did Joseph ever fuck a goat like you?
Keep exposing your character.
Did he ever fuck a goat like you? Yes or no?
This is getting old, and it's circular. I don't like it. Keep that. We already understand where everybody's at on these specific issues.
Keep exposing.
So I have. Can you control yourself?
You're only saying that to me because I'm Arab. You're fucking disgusting. It's like me saying, look at this.
This isn't between you and Jake. This is a show where you will debate who I tell you to debate.
Boy,
are you not understand how this works? Do you understand that Jake is sitting there quietly and you just can't shut up? Okay, thank you. So who is actually participating? You're just such a great
debater, man.
Bro, shut the fuck up. This is why you are not a great debater. You don't understand simple common courtesy. Gentlemen, who is participating in the debates? I know that we have Wrath of Reason is going to be one of my judges along with OG and Tyler. I thought I saw Tyler come back up, but he said he's restarting his internet. Maybe it's back up. I'm not sure. And so we got Jake debating. Manar.
How long is it for?
Marte. Well, the debates. I mean, well, let's see. We got one. Are you debating Marilyn? Or are you just here? I can't hear her.
She's muted.
I said I'll debate if you want.
You'll debate. Okay, so
I'm going to debate for a while. I mostly came up because I needed a white knight for Maryland because I saw her.
Oh, you wanted a white knight? Well, go ahead. Go ahead, please, white knight.
My mere presence stopped it in its tracks. So, but now that I'm here, I'm down to debate. But I can't stay forever. So if you know,
yeah,
you've got me until the NyQuil kicks in and pass out. So.
The NyQuil. All right, so we've got.
Thanks, Dusty.
It looks like we have 8 debaters, so that's more or less 5 rounds. I have Emmett. Emmett is back. Emmett will literally wipe the floor with Manar again, so we can't. You know that we don't all necessarily want to see that. Tyler, where you at, bro? He may be. He looks like he's online, but he is not responding. Let's see. We have the Chatter King saying something is adultery. Okay, I believe you. All right, so Emmett, are you here to debate or are you a judge? Emmett, I can't hear me.
He's gone quiet. I'll also debate if you need me to. I love debating as well. I love to face Menard.
$2 comes in from Raging Patriot 1776er. Durka, like Slurpee, dank you come again. Oh, thank you. I got you. I figured that out. Emmett says he'll do either. I do need a. All right. So if we've got Wrath, OG, and Emmett as judges, is Manar in somebody's basement? Blink twice like if you need help.
He lives in a storage unit, bro.
It's a storage unit?
Yeah, it looks like
it's a shipping container. Actually.
Yeah, shipping container. Yeah,
it does look like a shipping container.
Is he being smuggled back into the? Is he being smuggled back into the United States?
That's on the floor.
Yes. Bro, he got so pissed at Emmett, he ran to the back and started doing push-ups.
His cave.
15 minutes ago.
All right, so I don't know if Tyler's coming back, but right now we have 3 people that can judge, so that's fine.
The only thing worth of value in his room is his chair.
Maybe that goat turd.
He's a high value. Guys, show some respect. He's a high value man.
A sick Spider-Man picture.
Is that more like a high value?
And he's a better debater than me, apparently.
Colors is better debater than everybody.
And also, he apparently doesn't understand what consistency means. Tim Hale, you are welcome to join really quickly before I start. And for those of you who are here for the first time and do not understand how this works, it's a very simple formula. We do. He's got his internet is fucked. He's trying to get up. He's trying to get hold of support right now. We may get Tyler back. We're going to go ahead because we've been pre-gaming too long. The debates are 5 minutes themselves. Each debater gets 1 minute for their opening. These are 1v1 debates, and if the chat, I'm going to give you a few minutes to pay for who you want to debate. Right now, anyone is game. Hey, Grump, can I get you to be a judge and let Emmett debate? Okay. All right. So the debate, ladies and gentlemen, the debaters are Manar, Emmett, my man Marte, Mo Rebuttal, the legend, the Powdered Dusty, who is a shockingly good debater for someone who doesn't debate, Bandit 848, Maryland, and of course, Top Shelf Jake Barr. You can put anybody together. I don't care who. All you need to do is pay for it. There is no minimum. I'd like $20.
Give me Jake. Let Jake justify the cousin fucking. Why is it immoral? Because all his prophets do it.
Well,
so are you a Christian or what?
You would have to pay, Manar.
Manar, I have a question.
Manar, you have to pay them $5, Manar.
Why shouldn't you fuck your cousin? I'll make that argument. Let's go.
I love that how many people can say that. The algorithm appreciates.
Yeah, make the argument. Yeah,
I'll make the argument. Yeah.
Yeah, make an argument against your prophet.
Listen to
say your prophets were immoral. Say it.
Yo, cousin fucker.
Are Muslims allowed
calm
to
down.
smoke? I'm just curious. Like, it's not an attack. I didn't think that.
It's a makruh. Makruh means it's really disliked, but some schools of thought say it's actually completely forbidden because 100% it hurts your body.
Okay.
Other
smoke some goat dick.
All on Nate. Oh my god. Oh my god, Manar, I feel bad for you, buddy. How long Nate says $20.
Seriously?
Dusty versus Manar.
Come on, bro. You fucking
him.
asshole. You're going to put Dusty against this fucking lunatic that's been attacking me? How are you not putting me against him? What the hell's going on?
Two bald heads.
What the hell? You
$20, $20 American. I gotta do it. Maybe Manar will survive.
Idiot ass fucking chat right there.
Come on, maybe you'll survive. All right, so Emmett,
it's a win-win.
Everybody fucking stupid. Stupid chat.
Everybody goes to the back while this is going on. You're welcome to hang out in the chat. Well, wait, I gotta put Manar back.
Now, Dusty's gonna kill your ass. Because I already know Dusty's going to destroy you, but whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you.
You robbed me, Dusty. You robbed me on this fucking shit. I would have killed this fucking idiot right off the fucking bat. Now Dusty's going to fucking... Dusty's going to debate you?
Later.
It should have been
me
and you.
You're invited later. Come on my channel later. You're invited.
That was mean. That was mean, though. That was mean. All right. So I go here. You guys go there. What would we like to debate tonight, gentlemen? It was there wasn't a prompt given assigned by the chatter, so it could be cousin marriage. It could be what would you guys like to debate?
That the American identity is a fake identity, a colonial identity.
You're going to be able to do that in 5 minutes. You're going to make that argument in 5 minutes with a 1 minute.
What do you want to argue, Dusty? What do you want to argue?
What does a fake identity mean? I mean, I'll probably take that, except I don't know what fake identity means versus a real one. I don't know how you define that or quantify
because,
it.
For example, for you to become an American, you have to drop your actual nationality, which is being Germanic, being from Africa, being from wherever. You have to actually drop your own ancestry and pick up a new fake one. No, this is a trash debate. You're not going to take this. You're not. What are you going to argue?
I literally just said I would take it.
All right, take it.
I mean, I'm fine with something else too, but I'll take this. I don't care. If that's what you want to debate, I'll debate it.
All right, what is the exact debate
I really want to debate Tom on morality, but he's not going to take that debate.
Let's do it.
You want to debate morality?
You
want to justify subjective morality?
Yeah, phrase it as a prompt. Let's do morality.
Your mic is kind of low, Dusty. I've got you. I'll boost you up over here.
Mic
yeah,
check.
That's much better. I got you.
All right.
Phrase it as a prompt. Subjective morality is a contradiction.
Okay, let's go.
All right. Give me 1 second. I'll get the minute. So who is the affirm and who is the neg?
I think I'm negative. I think it is not a contradiction.
Is that you okay with that, Minar?
Sure.
Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do is I will put 1 minute on the timer. Sorry, I don't have it up on the screen. For some reason the little timer thing doesn't work on OBS for me. 1 minute. Since Dusty is going to take the affirmative.
The negative.
Oh, pardon me. He's taking the negative. He will go second. Minar, you will go first. You just start talking when you're ready, and I will start the clock. You'll have 1 minute for your opening.
Thank you so much for having me here. Grid1, what is morality? Let's start with that. To define what morality is, I claim that morality is an evaluation tool, just like a like a ruler is an evaluation tool. You need 2 points to measure, and that's what morality does. It measures 2 points, and then it gives you the conclusion, is it good or bad? And the 2 points that I argue are one that exists in physical reality, which is the action, and the other is the outcome of the action compared to the individual or the society that the individual exists in. So if the action benefits the society or the individual within that society, because therefore it benefits society, then it's a good action. It's a good moral compass. If it's a detriment action, it creates detrimental outcome. Now that then we claim it's bad. Now that we know what morality is, it's an evaluation tool of 2 reference points that both exist in materialistic reality. We're going to have to concede that it's impossible for 2 truth value statements to make a claim on something that exists in materialistic reality. It's impossible for something to be and to not be at the same time.
That's time.
That's it.
That's time. 1 minute. 1 minute's a minute.
Just let me finish this. Therefore, because of that, because the actions exist in materialistic reality, claiming that this action is bad and also good at the same time is a contradiction. Because it's subjectively more.
Okay. Dusty, whenever you're ready.
And I got 1 minute too.
1 minute.
Okay. So morality is subjective, obviously. People can disagree on it, right? It's not objective. You say it's a ruler. I'd like you to measure the good or bad of killing a person. You can't do it. It depends on the person. It depends on the circumstances. That is the definition of subjective. Even the 10 Commandments are phrased subjectively. That's why it says thou shalt not murder instead of thou shalt not kill. I yield the rest of my time.
30 seconds. That's a bold strategy. I like it.
Can I respond?
Yes. And just as soon as I start as soon as I get the timer set up for 5 minutes, you will have 5 minutes for the debate. It's back and forth. If you start talking over each other too much, I will stop you. Otherwise, it's pretty much a free for all. Ready?
Yeah.
Go when you go.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you explaining your actual problem here. Definition of subjective is different situations. So basically what you did is you said that there are different situations, therefore that's why different moral compasses are going to follow. And actually that does not disalign with my argument, does not destroy my definition of what morality is, because it does regard every situation as its own moral compass, and it does weigh the situation and the outcome, the actions and the outcomes of every situation. So what I'm claiming is, when the situation is similar, when the actual outcomes are similar, when the action is similar and the outcomes are similar, then we can actually weigh and make an evaluation on the outcome. And if, for example, if all the situation is the same, we are walking down the street and there's a homeless person that's sitting down there, it's always immoral to kick him in the head. If we have orphans that don't have parents, that lost their parents, and we have a wealth that we carry for them,
the action is kicking.
We always have to give them the wealth when they become 18. There's never a chance where it becomes moral for us to actually do that. What I'm arguing is, when the situations are similar, the outcomes are always a singular value, because that's what values of things that in objective reality
are there. But there are never 2 situations that are exactly the same. Everything has slight variations.
Yeah, but that's amazing. That's a testament to how strong our moral will is, being able to create all these evaluations. But there are similarities in all outcomes. For example, a lot of
similarities, but you need to subjectively determine whether or not to apply it. You need to make a subjective judgment how to utilize your moral discernment, and also what's good for one person may be bad for another. You may say it's objectively wrong for me to steal from you, but it's not objectively bad for everybody involved. I made money.
So are you saying there's nobody in prison? There's no two people that did the same crime in prison? Is that what you're arguing?
There are no two crimes that are exactly the same in all the ways. There's going to be a unique circumstance to everything. It might be the same crime.
So you're saying there's going to be different situations, but you're not arguing against a singular value that is true.
I'm arguing. You're saying that we can objectively measure an action and see if it's good or bad. And I'm saying bullshit. Yeah. It depends on the circumstances.
You're not disagreeing with me. You're not disagreeing. You're saying yes, the outcome is true.
Okay,
but there's so many different outcomes that happen because there's so many different situations.
Let's consider the action of killing somebody. Is that always bad?
Unless you can create a justification, yeah, it's always immoral. Like it's always
the justification is the subjectivity.
Sure, there's subjectivity to that, but the action. No, that's true. There is some subjectivity to however you interpret if you're lenient in your interpretation or something. But that doesn't mean that there's a true value to the action that is devout from my subjective and your subjective opinion. For example, when I claim that this pen is 5 inches long, and you claim no, it's 6 inches long, and you make an evaluation and I make an evaluation, both of us could be wrong, but that doesn't change the pen, which means me and you, we could make a subjective evaluation about the killing that is wrong, but the value of the killing is true to itself, and it doesn't change with our evaluation.
1 minute, 30 seconds.
How do you determine then this imaginary objective value?
Amazing. You have to have true outcome of all things, and you have to be able to measure the true value of all actions.
You have to
and
be
the only entity that is capable of doing that is the objective entity. Definitionally, the only way for you to know the true morality of everything. And by the way, don't laugh at me because you will never know the true value of anything. Let me explain. There's no true value of everything.
God, is it God? We're out of time, bro.
Let me finish. The pen is not 16 inches. It's actually 15.009577. And the only person that can actually give you the true value of this is the God. And so what I'm saying is forever, your claim is that no human will ever be able to know truth values. And I'm claiming we can get as close as we can to it. And with the help of an objective entity, we'll get to the sufficiency that we need.
You cannot prove there's an objective entity. We're not objective entities. By all measures, we operate as if morality is subjective because it is to us in our day from every perspective. We only interface with morality through a subjective lens. You can claim that God has an objective morality. Maybe you're right, maybe you're wrong, but it's pure speculation.
I'm right.
And even if you are right about that, we have no way of accessing that. And even if we could access that, guess what? It's still subjective because God's deciding arbitrarily.
Can we continue, or what happened, Grid? We're waiting on you, Grid.
You have 15 seconds left.
Okay.
All right. Well, yeah. So basically, what the Grid finalized point was saying that, even if everything you said is true and everything is correct, that everything has its true value and all objective morality is actually only has the true value of itself. It doesn't matter because God is the one that gave the value. Therefore, it was subjective.
Okay. Stop talking.
He changed his whole argument at the end.
Time for the judging. As always, guys, comments after the judging. I'm going to go to OG first.
Where's Jake? That's weird.
Dusty, you can leave. Like, right? You won't feel bad if you lose, right, Dusty?
OG, you there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
I can now. Go ahead and render your verdict.
I need to grab Jake.
I'm not beating the Dusty acolyte allegation. I'm gonna have to go with Dusty with this one. I didn't really understand, homie. It just sounded like it was a bunch of hubba. I ain't even trying to be funny.
Can you not? Can he at least claim? Can he actually steel man my argument to see if this judge knows what he's talking about?
No,
actually, you're not supposed to talk to the judges at all. So please stop. Go ahead, OG. Finish up.
I couldn't really understand his argument. He spoke a little bit too fast for me.
So he's so stupid, so I lose.
Hey, yeah, it's an automatic. Generically, it's an automatic loss when you disagree with the judges, but or contradict them. So, Grumple, please go ahead.
Marte has background noise.
That's Marte. Yeah. Okay, so
Marte, your mic's hot, man. Okay, thanks.
So intros, Minar. It sounded like you ran out of time. It sounded like a lot of word salad too. I could not make heads or tails of what the point was. Flo, bold strategy, Cotton. Indeed, he made it in 30 seconds, and then Minar, during the course of it, right before Minar got to his pen analogy, he agreed with Flo. The game was over at that point. It was, they had us in the first half. Not gonna lie.
All right.
Flo.
And
Flo.
My friend, Wrath, are you still? There you go. Go ahead.
Yeah. I don't know. I would honestly give it Menard just for the content aspects. I think Dusty looks like he wants to go to bed anyways. So.
Wait, did you just vote for him because you think I want to go to bed?
No, but I do want to see a couple other people debate. So.
Okay.
He's just
run away?
funny to watch.
Yeah, Menard run away.
Hold on. Did Menard just run?
Yes.
I think looks like
rage quit.
Unless
he did do better, Dusty.
Glass half full. Maybe he had a technical difficulty right at the moment when he realized he was losing.
So normally we give feedback, right? And like, the judges will give feedback about why that your argument was good or bad. The problem with Menard's argument is I understand where he was going with it. If he had 15 minutes, he actually could have made a really good argument. Unfortunately, you have, and I even asked him, do you want to try and do that in 5 minutes? Okay. The Dusty, I've actually never seen anybody actually really, really lose the morality argument like Menard did, and that's impressive. I've never seen that.
Run, Dusty, I'm gonna give it to you. That was a speed run. You said like 5 words, and
I know, and he gutted him. I mean, that was really bad.
We've had this debate before.
I know.
Menard?
I'm surprised. Yeah, me and Menard have. I'm surprised he didn't have anything new to bring to the table, because the whole thing hinges on God has to be there, and there's no way for him to demonstrate that.
All right. So,
and there's no way for us to know. Like he's referencing information that we can't access if it even exists. Though.
Yeah. Well, I guess he's not such a good judge as to whether or not I'm a good debater. Then. All right.
Fair, I would just have to ask him if then cussing fucking is immoral. That would have been like
that would have been a much better debate. So, but I think Dusty was concerned about the algorithm. So
that phrase is great.
Well, what I'm saying is, he said about outcomes. So if the outcome is bad, it has to be moral. So if the outcome of having low IQ is bad, which it is, then it would be moral.
Right. All right. So who's the next two? Chat. You can pay to arrange the debate, or I will pick, and it's always better. What's up, JS Urban Adventures? When the people have no king, they do what is right in their own eyes. Solid. I'm going to give the chat just a couple of minutes to see who they want to debate. If they do not, don't throw out some bucks. I will. I'll pick the guys.
People do what's right in their own eyes, anyways. And if they don't have the capacity to, because of threats from the king, then they're not making a moral judgment, anyways.
So, I think the judges actually were not too far off on this one. I think even the normal judges would have said pretty much the same thing.
I wasn't trying to be funny or mean. I literally couldn't understand him. It sounded like a bunch of wobble blah 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 blah.
Well, it was he was trying to explain. He was trying to give a 10-minute explanation in 1 minute.
Yeah,
and it's rough to do that.
exactly what I said. Like if he just didn't have enough time to do what he was trying to do, and he ended up doing that portion of it was word salad because he couldn't tie it together.
Like when he was midway through his first minute of a sentence, he almost had enough time to ground it, but then he just started rambling on about something else.
Yes.
But the only reason I went for Menard is just for the entertainment value, because I think there's a couple debaters up here that would just love to walk on.
Right. Yeah, just to keep him around for the.
Yeah.
People can buy him back on.
Perfect. I'd love a peaceful.
I forgot it was an elimination round. I would have given it to Jake.
Yeah.
But does he
did Jake leave? I don't see Jake.
He probably mad he didn't get to debate Menard.
He is probably mad that he didn't get to debate. I think he really wanted a piece of Menard.
He's probably on his shower right now. That's all.
Well, sometimes he has to work, so he crashes out early.
Well, Menard went pulled the press Persian tow truck man with the la 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 la.
Honestly, I don't necessarily get Menard, to be honest.
He used to be a complete
Emmett
debater like a year ago.
Somebody tell Jake if he's still on to get over here.
Menard told me that he was Emmett's best friend. Like he really respected Emmett.
Oh, that's a fib. That's a fib. All right. He's having mic troubles. It sucks.
Yeah, we're friends.
I have been having mic troubles too. I don't know.
Your troubles are fixed now, though.
Does it sound like it's supposed to? Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
you sound fine.
Yeah, you're on the panel. You're slightly above everybody else's, which you're the host. It should be.
Yeah,
so you're good.
Perfect. All right. So, if nobody's going to pay for a debate, I want to see Mo versus Marte. Battle of the M's. Battle of the M's. I know you guys are on the same side most of the time. I get it. Can I see you in the back? No, I have to scroll down. Thank you for
not before they have the chance to face me.
There you go. Okay.
Hey, Jake.
Dusty, do you want to debate Marte? Is that what you're saying?
I'll debate whoever.
I know you will. I mean, that's the point of it, right? You don't come up here unless you're willing to debate everybody. $5 comes in from Fuck It Button. Why, Emmett, do you always saying my IQ low? Where in your Bible is my IQ low? Wife, cousin, explain me. Okay. That's actually pretty funny. If I could read it in a different voice.
Yeah,
that would be.
You could channel your inner Menard, might come out better.
Just do it in an Indian voice.
Var back in the house. Good to see you, man. Good to see you.
Yeah, can you guys hear me well?
Yes.
Yeah, you sound good.
Yeah. They cannot hear me on my own chat. I'm super low. So
eat some more lead paint chips, and you'll get that impersonation eventually.
Hold on.
Okay.
Are you streaming? Are you share screening through Streamer?
Through the studio, yeah.
Unmute yourself over there. You're probably muted in StreamYard.
No, I'm good on my own StreamYard. I'm good, but they're complaining that I'm super low, that they can't hear me over you guys at all.
It's an audio level thing. Yeah.
I'm trying to fix it. I couldn't figure it out. I mean, oh well. But you guys can hear me, and Grid's chat can hear me well, but on my stream they can't. So
make sure the auto adjust your mic is off on your StreamYard.
Yeah, I'm kind of upset with StreamYard. They charged me $800 and something the other day, and I thought I canceled. Sorry,
is that the new monthly fee?
I think that's the new yearly fee. But so I was like, I thought I canceled StreamYard. That's why I don't use it anymore. I only use a free version, like the rest of you guys. But it was $800 and something. I just saw this $800 and something charge, and I'm like, what the hell? Oh well.
Damn,
I'm lucky you noticed something so small.
Well, I can't get into that. Actually, only because it popped up on my. I mean, I'll be honest with you. Only because it popped up on my phone.
Challenge it. Ask for. I mean, try to get a refund. Normally, there's some sort of a policy with these things where if it auto renews within 3 days, you can cancel it or something.
No, I should do that because I don't use StreamYard anymore for hosting or anything. Maybe it's a way to do it, but All right, so I'm good with what chat. Somebody pay for a debate. I would actually really like to see Mo and Marte debate, or Dusty and Dusty and anybody debate. I told everybody. I literally warned them that he's a better debater than you think he is. I literally told him that.
Hey, Grid, I got a quick recommendation for you, real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Privacy.com. I don't have an affiliate code or anything. I'm not associated with them. I'd like to get one,
but
you link your checking account, and then you can send out an individual credit card number to everybody that you do business.
I have virtual. Yeah, I use a virtual card now.
And
and
once you use it, it's locked to that vendor. No, it doesn't matter if it gets leaked. Nobody else can use it, and you can pause it whenever.
Yep.
So like,
who is that?
I cancel.
Say the company again.
Privacy.com. They're on.
My Amex does that automatically. So.
And you get 1% cash back too, so it's not like it's almost as good as
I take all of the cash backs. All right, how much TVT? I don't know, man. $20, whatever. I don't care. Just it's the principle more than the money. So if somebody wants to, pay for a debate, we'll do it.
He's got to pay out his fighting Pokemon here too. So $20. Let's get it.
$20 is $20, America.
The Pokemon.
Yep.
Hey guys, hello. This is my first time on the panel. I'm a forklift driver from Ireland. I thought I'd come over and see what this is all about.
Well, nice to meet you. My name's Taylor. I run this channel.
He does not run this channel. He runs nothing except his mouth. Fair
enough.
So do you know this guy Teriak? Teriak is
yeah, all Irishmen know each other.
Yeah, he's also a forklift operator.
We've got a super chat coming in. Oh boy, right out of the gate. Kissy Cat, $20. Emmett versus Futoy.
Futoy. Oh, snap.
And I think TVT wants to have say on the next one. So, Futoy, you down for that? You good?
Oh, of course, yeah, sure.
All right, sounds great.
Oh my
I'm not a great debater, but hey,
that's okay. Emmett isn't either. So
yeah, I heard that.
Sure, great, sure. I just got somebody to spark the fuck out for a week.
He specializes in Islam, making Islam spurg out.
Emmett's only a good debater against these. That's one specific guy.
Sure. How about that time you told me that Fabian Liberty was not a libertarian?
He's not a libertarian. I mean, he is a libertarian, but, but he's not like libertarians, He's like have you actually talked to him?
He literally said, "Why would I help my enemy?"
Right.
What do you think that means?
Yeah, but he thinks I literally said
he's a libertarian.
You're going after the real or the what he considers
the real
fake, the real fake.
Yeah, I am the real libertarian. It's not like all of those commies. I'm the real communist. I'm telling you, like all of those fake communists.
You should actually watch his and Liquid Zulu's breakdown of Dave Smith's.
Yeah, he goes on and he pretends that he's going to be the real libertarian. He has some criticism.
Literally,
and he goes on and cries because ICE is doing anything. The same kind of guy.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it is. I mean, I'm not saying that he's not a libertarian. He is definitely a libertarian, but he makes fun of other libertarians. Like he's as far a libertarian as you can get.
He also cries
to the point that he doesn't believe in borders. He doesn't even believe in borders.
He also cries with debating Jay Dyer.
The government has no right to or should not enforce borders because they don't exist. All right. Anyway, so what do you guys want to debate?
No, what's your position on anything, Futoy?
I'm down. I'm down for anything, really. I don't care.
Are you libertarian, Futoy?
What are your strong debate subjects?
Definitely not politics.
I almost forgot. One thing is that, and I should have started with this, because I was distracted, I didn't realize it. So normally, and I'm sure Emmett will be okay with it, but normally we don't let you debate here unless you're on camera, because you need to be.
I'm sorry, then I don't have a camera on my PC.
I'm okay with.
You're okay with it. All right. Yeah. So just it's fine. We'll let you slide this time. And I didn't. It's my fault. OG's going to be mad at me because I didn't catch it. I wasn't really paying attention.
Yeah. No, sorry, but I need to buy a webcam somewhere. They're cheap enough, right?
Yeah, it's just it's a thing where we can't see your face, we can't read your reactions, and then we can't see the rage quit, and the rage quit, is where it's at.
I get it.
So,
are you feminist?
But you're okay. You're okay, right, Emmett? You're not okay.
Yeah, I don't have a problem.
I can do it audibly. I can rage audibly.
You can rage on. Okay, that's perfect. All right. So what do you like? Are you a religious debater? Do you like politics? Do you want to do world events? What do you like?
No, I'm not a debater at all, but I just have opinions that I'm willing to try to defend, I guess.
Do you think the shooting of Renee Good was justified?
The religious, not politics. I'm not into politics, but religion, sure.
Religion, okay.
Do you think the shooting of Renee Good is justified?
The shooting of who?
Renee Good.
He's from Ireland.
So what?
Is Renee Good the guy that?
Renee Good is the first one, the lady that was trying to run over the police officer.
SUV.
Well, not the police officer,
that's not really religion, is it?
No, it isn't. It's just a question.
I don't know. I haven't owned a TV in about 20 years, and I'm so happy I didn't. I don't. But the problem with not owning a TV is that you aren't up to date with current topics, right? So I've heard bits and pieces about this ICE stuff, and I guess I have an opinion on it, but I don't know the details about this person we're talking about. Something about she ran her car at an ICE agent and he shot her. Is that the scenario?
Yes.
Yeah. If she did drive a car at a law enforcement, that's a silly idea. If she didn't and she was trying to do something else, and he shot her because he's gung ho and he's ICE, well, that's not good either. So
okay,
but you don't know. So
So let's just kind of all right. What religious topic would you debate?
Anything really. The last guy that was up, was it Dusty?
Yes.
He made a comment that God he either said he can't or he wouldn't show himself. But as I see it, right, do ants see us? Do ants know we're even there? Right? So humans through an ant eyes can't see God, but I believe God is always there. I don't believe God is not there or doesn't not show himself. It's just it's through the eye of the beholder. It's can we?
I think I'm doing this wrong. Emmett, do you have anything that you would like to debate tonight?
I'm new. Remember, I've never been here before. So
yeah. Well, how did you find us?
Through Confluence.
Oh, Confluence. Yeah,
he said, if you don't watch Grid1 Motorsports, you ain't shit. That's what he said to me. And I said, okay, I'll go over and see.
Okay.
Yeah. He's streaming right now. He's watching the thing between the team pool yesterday. So.
Gotcha. What about all right, Emmett, throw out something, buddy. You're good at this. What do you got?
I'm not gonna do debate in 5 minutes when it comes to anything religious. I can't.
I know.
It's impossible.
Let me.
Are you a feminist?
I
believe in equality.
Well, you see, I've just learned recently that not all feminists are equal, and there's different degree of feminism. I would agree that we all should be equal. We're all equal, so I agree with the dictionary interpretation of the word feminist.
Can we debate that feminism has nothing to do with equality?
I don't agree with abortion. I don't agree with some of the other crazy things they bring up.
Yeah, the prompt would be feminism has nothing to do with equality.
Well, the dictionary term, it does. That is the dictionary.
Yes, but
equality in pay.
We will be debating if the dictionary term is even correct. That's the point.
All right, I'm going to go through my list of debate topics here, and let's see if we can find something that that sticks. Because otherwise, we're spending a lot of time kind of spinning our wheels here.
Irish are worse than the Britons. Can we debate
Sorry?
that? Irish are worse than the Britons. Can we debate that?
Let's see.
I guess it can be seen that way, just the way Mexicans aren't as good as Americans, you know.
Yeah, I agree.
I got one for you. I think you guys are going to agree on this, but let's go. How about, does feminism empower women or disrupt relationships?
You see, it depends which feminism you're talking about. Again, this is the problem I have with these feminist discussions, is that some people see that there's level 1 and level 2 and level 3 of feminism.
Yeah, I'm just saying feminism, period.
As the dictionary explanation. I think it's a great thing, yeah. Of course. I don't even think you can defend that feminism isn't good.
Feminism as an ideology, does it empower women or does it destroy relationships?
Oh, come on. It depends on the individual. Like anything, some women it will empower, some women it's not good for them. It will give them a false sense of power or something. I don't know. It depends on the individual. As I said, I'm not a debater. I just have thoughts and I defend them. That's it.
Libertarians have no. Okay. I'm not gonna.
All right. What about should couples live together before getting married?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. You listen.
It's like no.
No.
Well, yeah.
Well, there we go. That's a good 5-minute debate right there. That's a good one. All right. So,
okay.
Futoy, since you are the affirmative, which means you're saying they are, you will go first. Make your argument. You'll have 1 minute to do so. I will start the time as soon as you start speaking, and then we'll move on. And then once I say time, you can finish your sentence, but then stop, and then I will go to Emmett.
All right, gotcha. I guess simply I see it as: would you buy a car without test driving it? A lot of divorces are happening, right? There's a lot of split marriages that are happening because people are jumping into something that they think they need to have, and then finding out, well, hold on, I'm not really liking this cohabitation with this person, right? Where if they had a test run before the marriage and then decided, wait, this does work. Let's go ahead and marriage because we have a great chance of this actually succeeding rather than failing. Would be my argument on that.
Okay. You had 17 seconds left. That was good. Ready when you are, Emmett.
Yeah, I just love the idea that the people who are pro-feminism just come up and they're like, we're going to go ahead and see women as cattle. We're going to test drive them before we even decide if we like them enough or not to get married with them. The whole point of marriage and the whole point of having this kind of relationships is in order to be able to create a family. And the family foundation has to be set in stone from the start. We do this together and we are here for life. You cannot go ahead and pretend that, oh, I didn't like this time, so I didn't just leave. I didn't like you, so I'm going to, return you. That's not a good foundation from a family. That's not a good foundation for having even a relationship. So it's for me, it's really, really interesting that every single time I hear this argument, especially from the feminist types, they're just thinking about women as something that you take out for a test ride.
I believe you did that. Not me.
Hold on.
Oh, sorry.
We don't do the exchange until we start that. All right. So 10 seconds left, Emmett. That was very good timing.
Thank you.
Like right at it. Okay. I have 5 minutes on the clock. When you're ready, start speaking, and I will start the clock.
Both of us, is it?
Yeah, we can start right now.
All right. So
you were saying that I did that. Well, I didn't say that you should just marry whenever you think after the test ride.
Let me finish my statement.
You literally said that it's like a car. You take it out like a car. You test it out. If you believe that it works well, then you can do it, right?
Go ahead. Cement your case that is based on not what I said.
No, go ahead. You tell me. You were the one who said it was like having a car.
What you're doing right now is projecting. You did what you're saying. I never said it was the man who treats the woman like that. It's on both. It's beneficial for both. The woman gets to see how it is to live with that man, and the man gets to see how it lives with that woman.
Yeah,
how
on both ends is wrong. On both ends is wrong. Even if it was the case that the woman is the one taking out test ride to see if, you know, he likes to ride that bull, that would still be wrong. That's not a good foundation to build up a family.
Running the test, not just the man, both, Emmett, both. The woman.
I agree. What did I say a moment ago? If a woman decides to go on and test out the bull, it would still be bad.
Have you got a bit of a stronger argument? Because
yeah, because your argument, the one you made at the beginning of the debate, is completely worthless and destroys the idea of having actually using dating, or the idea of, you know, getting to know a person before deciding. That is the moment that you have the test per se. Okay, the moment that you're knowing a person, you're saying, hey, this is what we're gonna do, this is what we're gonna find, this is the things I want. Okay. And then after that, you're all in. The moment you're going to live together is the moment you get married, because at that point you're all in. You're gonna be together. You're gonna have kids. You have to be all in. Otherwise, it's like saying, "Well, I'm gonna test this out. If I don't like it, you can just get the fuck out." Right? Great example for the kids. Great example to have a family. That's a horrible way of starting a family.
What if they're not compatible? Is my point. And then it's too late after marriage. You just divorce. Go ahead, and then we'll find.
You don't get married. You don't get married. That's it.
What?
And then imagine these. We have done this for so long.
That's not what I'm asking,
it happened for
Emmett, calm down. That's not what I asked you. I asked
what
you.
What did you ask me? Well, you asked me, well, what if they're not compatible? Why did you get married?
You listen to what I have to say. Mm-hmm. What if they're incompatible? What if the sex is shit?
Do you understand that you can meet a person outside of your house and you can actually understand if they have compatibility with your beliefs and your ideas?
No, you don't. I don't believe you truly know somebody until you live with them. No.
Have you ever met a person outside of your house? Or do they have to live with you for you to know them?
No, I mean, I'm feeling a bit nervous. It's just a casual talk, man.
Nervous?
To have a good think about before you talk, right?
I'm asking a question. Can you answer my question? Have you ever met a person outside of your house?
I think you know the answer to that. I don't think.
Well, I don't know. Apparently, I'm not sure.
Come on, Emmett.
How can you answer the question?
We're having a debate here. Come on.
Can you answer the question?
Keep it serious.
No.
That's your argument.
No. My argument is that to have a good foundation on the relationship, especially when it comes to marriage, you have to understand that you cannot just go away. It's not a moment where you're saying, I'm gonna test it out, and then if I don't like it, I get away. That's not a good way to start a relationship. That's not a way to maintain a relationship.
Outside your house, Emmett, have you ever seen a car outside your house?
Yes, I have. Now, can you answer my question?
Seeing that car, you know that's a car that is going to be good for you. You're going to enjoy driving that car because you've seen it outside your house.
The difference in this case is that you're saying, hey, you know what, woman, I'm going to go ahead and test you out. If I don't like you, I can get the fuck out. Or the woman can say the same thing to the guy. Guy, I'm just going to test you out. If I don't like you, you can get the fuck out. Great way to start a family.
Yes, it is. It's much better than just jumping in without knowing.
There you go. So you're not all in. The moment something happens, what would be the thing that would say, hey, we have to stay together in this difficult time now? What would be the thing that you'd say, hey, we have to stay together even though we're going through a very harsh time? What is it?
Well, what if you're absolutely not compatible? What if the one's tidy and one doesn't want to be tidy?
That's exactly why we have this kind of divorce, because they say, well, you know what, we were not compatible at all.
That's my argument. Okay? That's why I say test
because you don't see the relationship as a duty bound thing. You see the relationship as the thing that you prefer at the moment, and that's what we have. The kind of
commit.
That's why we have no. If you cannot commit from the start, and then you're like, well, now we're going to commit. What would be the thing that says, well, now I don't want to commit anymore? Nothing. That's why we have the divorce rate we have.
Right. That's my point.
Okay.
Where am I?
Gentlemen.
Where am I? Oh, there I am. Okay.
Gentlemen, that was interesting. That was interesting.
Grace is not here, Dusty.
All right, so
thanks for taking my virginity.
There you go. That's
he tried you out. Could you guys live together?
You love
all right. I'm going to once again start with OG.
Okay, so look. All right, for the first time, it wasn't bad, but I have to give it to Emmett. I agree with Futoy, but I really sympathize with Emmett, and Emmett honestly was the better debater. It's weird. Good job for the first time, Futoy. Good job.
Thank you. Thanks.
All right, the Wrath.
Yeah, I gotta say, fundamentally, I agree with Futoy, but Emmett just put up a better debate. I think just a little more, getting your toes a little bit more wet, Futoy, I think he'd be pretty good. But yeah, just Emmett was just the better debator today.
Cheers.
Someone's got background noise.
Yeah,
and finally, Grumpy.
Test 1, 2. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I think it's you.
I can hear you, but your camera's down.
Yeah, technical difficulties. Something just got unplugged or plugged back in. After this, I'll figure it out. Okay, so the beginning, we've got try before you buy, test compatibility versus women or men are not something to test drive like a car. Both strong. Am I echoing?
No, it's Marilyn.
Marilyn is rustling around or something.
Okay.
I'm not, but I'll put headphones on.
It's not her. It's. I think it's Grumple.
I'm hearing myself a little bit. I'll try and be quick. Okay.
Yeah.
Which both are, decent arguments, but I didn't hear like a reason why. I was messing with setting up while I hear it though. And then, what if you're not compatible after marriage cohabitating? Emmett said, well, don't get married. I think missed the point just a little bit because you didn't really answer what he was saying. He was saying, hey, you should try before you get married. Your answer was, well, then just don't get married. That didn't, there's a piece missing there that I think was kind of important. And then when Emmett said, hey, have you ever met a person outside your house? Futoy pivot and wouldn't answer at all. So slight edge on Emmett. Emmett's taking it.
All right.
Congratulations, Emmett.
Well, we got Wrath. Go ahead.
What's that?
Mute, Grumple.
No, Wrath already said.
Yeah, I already went second there.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe
I
I
agreed
missed
with the point that Futoy, I agreed with his moral standards, but I think Emmett just came out in the end as a better debater. He did great though. That's
Okay.
up to Futoy.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, that was an interesting conversation. All right, well, Futoy, we got to say goodbye to you. Thank you for coming up. You're welcome to hang out and chat and cheer, heckle, whatever. And just support the rest of the guys.
Thanks for having me up. Thanks for giving me the chance. See you guys later. Have a good one.
We already have our next debate, thanks to your friend and mine, TVT, who threw down a whopping 20 Canadian.
That's like
Jake versus Dusty. Let's
not the one that I wanted. I originally wanted that fucking cousin fucker.
I know you wanted Minar. I know.
To steal that from me. Dusty.
I won it in your glory.
Yeah.
You did win it. So I already knew you would.
All the clout to Jake Var.
Yes. Yeah. He won it in my fucking glory. So I'll give you that, Dusty.
Yep. So
At
really,
least you won.
You're the winner.
It would have been embarrassing if you would have lost that shit. I would have been very disappointed in you, but you didn't do it. So
who's Tomato, by the way?
Sarah.
Is that Sarah?
I don't know what you're. Hold on. I don't know what you're looking at.
I don't either.
That was my guess.
I think it is Sarah.
Oh, I don't know who Tomato is.
It's me, Tomato.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Who's that?
All righty. I saw Tomato there, and I assumed it was Sarah because I didn't think.
Hold on. Can we do that again?
Can you talk, Tomato?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like Sarah.
Your voice sounds tinny.
I'm in the bathtub.
Why do you call into my show when you're in the bathtub?
Why?
This is literally like the
over here on
10th or
Restream, like it
15th
doesn't have all my
time.
avatars and stuff, so I just write.
Can you cam up? You
Oh,
have to
that
cam
is
up
Sarah
here.
then. That's the
I am-
actual Sarah.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
I'm not
You-
camming up. I'm in the bathtub. Grid will kill me, and as will everyone else. So
This
Yeah,
is
don't drop your phone in there and get electrocuted.
no BS.
You
No
cannot
BS.
get
I don't know why it is. This has got to be the
you're gonna get battery
15th
gas
time.
moving around, but like the whatever. But no, definitely no electrocution.
This is like the 15th
Anyways, yeah,
time
15th.
Sarah has called into my show while she's in the bathtub. And I'll be
Maybe
like,
it's you.
Sarah, go ahead and cam up. And she's like, no, I can't. I'm in the
I've been
bathtub.
muted
And
this
I'm
whole
like,
time.
Yeah, nobody wants to see that. Huh.
yeah.
Audio, mic check 1 2.
Yeah, I heard whoever just did the mic check.
Mic check, good to go. Okay.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, I'm-
Who said nobody?
right.
That's crazy.
That was a little crazy.
what was crazy?
Whoever said
Your
nobody, that was
reaction.
crazy.
Yeah.
I said nobody. What's crazy about that?
Nobody wants to see that.
Nobody wants to see. Yeah. We don't want to see Sarah, the Raging Tomato, butt naked. on
Naked
stream.
women is gross to you.
No, it's not that naked women are gross to me. I'm saying like, yeah,
Are
you don't
men
want to
the
see that on
fairest-
stream.
Are men the fairer sex for you, Jake?
Are men the fairer sex?
What do you feel? Who would you rather see naked?
You
Sarah
like
or
readers.
anybody? Choose somebody else besides not Sarah or Marilyn on the panel. If you
I'm
had to choose
not
one
looking.
person
I'm not.
on the
I'm
panel
not looking to see
naked,
anybody
you have
naked
to
right
choose
now.
one
Flow
person
State.
on the panel to
I'm not
see
a
naked. Who
pervert
are
like you that
choosing?
wants to see people naked. I don't want
it's
to
a
see Sarah
perversion
naked.
now. You don't think that the way that God designed us is good enough for Jake?
No, it's not that. I'm just saying, like, I don't want to fucking see somebody naked right now on panel, bro. Can you understand? Do you want to see Sarah naked right now?
Yeah, I'm before it.
We've
Let's
got
go.
a
You're
ton of
before it
stuff
right
on it.
now?
All right,
Okay.
so do we have a prompt? I know that we've got a debate, but do we have a prompt?
I mean, this sounds like a good prompt.
Oh, let's debate on whether we want to see Sarah
Tomato.
naked. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
a great
all right.
debate prompt. That's
We have a prompt. All right,
Fucking
all right, all
pervert
right. I got you.
weirdo.
Go.
Yeah, you were an Orthodox
Bye,
Christian,
Marilyn.
bro.
You get to go to the
Stop being
back.
a
Nobody
weirdo.
wants to see you naked right now either. I'm sorry. Sarah, you can go to the back. Emmett, I know you don't want to see them naked, so that's Wrath. OG, thank you for playing and hanging out. Grumple, thank you very much. How did I miss my? Did I miss my? Oh, I see what happened. Yeah, there we go. Bandit, Marte, Mo, and then it's just the two of you.
Just the two of us.
Just the two of us.
You and
We
I.
can make it if we try, but we're not going to try. We're not going to do that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we're not going to do that. No trying here.
Okay. So what do you guys want to debate?
So, Dusty, you should have been on my fucking panel the other night debating the Purdy. But by the way, I do appreciate the $100. Definitely appreciate that. But I haven't heard your
It's the
arguments
least
on that.
I could do. Yeah.
I think we
he's
should
never sent
debate.
me a hundo. So
Well, he did that because
I have to
he
see
got
$100.
the,
I think.
no,
Well-
you sent me like 10 or 20.
Dusty got the
Well, you
times
haven't
wrong.
seen me in a while either.
You know?
I bought a hat last night.
Did you really? Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm saying I'll propose this, Dusty, if you want. Let's debate the Purdy situation.
Let's go.
Since you weren't on my channel to debate it yourself, let's fucking shoot it out now then.
All right. So it's what specifically are we debating about?
Was the Purdy shooting justified or not? Yeah.
Okay. Was it justified? Okay.
No.
Are you good? Okay, I'm saying yes.
All right. Perfect. All
Can we
right.
swap sides so that I'm looking at him?
Yeah.
Thank you. My OCD.
That's fine, bro.
It's okay. All right. So was the Preddy shooting justified? That's a prompt. He's the affirmative. You are not. We've got 1 minute on the clock. Jake, whenever you're ready, man, just sound off.
Yeah, so I want to go by the legislation of the law here. Forcibly assaults, resists, opposes, imposes, intimidates, or interferes with any personal agitation, with engagement, or in another account of performance of official duties. I do believe that Purdy. Hold on, dude. I do believe Purdy did engage with that. Now, if Flow State wants to disagree with that situation, we can argue that. However, if he does agree with that, Then we can go into the confines of what happened during the video to see if that all aligns with the definition of the legal statutes. So with that, I'll end my closing statement or opening statement.
All right.
It's pretty simple.
You have plenty of time left. Whenever you're ready.
Okay. So Pretty was executed in the middle of the street for exercising his First and Second Amendment rights. Nothing he did was, I mean, even if I grant you that he engaged in these, the penalty is not death. The cops are not the judge, and at no point was this a clean shot of Pretty. Furthermore, not only was Pretty wrong there, but the other ICE agents who were on a pile on top of Pretty were put in massive danger by firing a gun into him at that range. So from top to bottom, this is absolutely not an acceptable shoot. I yield.
All right. Also, very good time management. All right, I got 5 minutes on the clock. I want a nice, clean fight and no punching above or below the belt. Let's keep it clean, guys. Talk over each other, but keep it under control. You guys ready? Start talking.
So Dusty, so you're saying that based off of like from your perspective of the videos that you've seen, not a clean shooting. Of course, I mentioned the law when it comes to resistance, opposing, intimidation, interference within law. So he did break the law. So you would understand. So
I'm not even going to argue that.
I
think that he broke the letter of the law, but not the spirit of the law. I think that if
wait, what does the spirit of the law mean? What does that mean?
The spirit of the law means that you shouldn't fuck with a cop. I mean, you understand that
he fucked with the cop. You said he shouldn't fuck with the cop. He did do that.
He put one hand like this onto the cop.
Okay,
like it was like a chill out, bro hand. It was not an attack.
Why did he do that?
Interference. Because the cop was attacking. He had just pepper sprayed, hit with a can, and thrown a woman down on the ground.
He didn't pepper spray the woman. What? Come on.
Yes, he did.
No, he pushed her. He pepper sprayed Alex Pretty. He pepper sprayed him.
Regardless, Pretty was over there.
No, it's not regardless. That did happen.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Pretty's action there was to tell the cop to chill out. He was not attacking him. He wasn't he wasn't trying to interfere. He was trying to.
How do you know that? Because you're assuming intent here, right? So
I am assuming intent based off of the action I saw, which was one hand gently put onto him. It wasn't a shove. It wasn't a fist. It was nothing.
But he did put his hands on that, so we can.
That's what I'm saying. In the letter of the law, yes, he did touch him.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Now, can I make the argument that 11 days prior before that, we did see Purdy, kick out a tail light. He spit on a police officer. He literally yelled out, "It's assault me, bro! Assault me!"
Nothing to do.
Hold on, let me get to my argument. Hold on, let me get to my argument. This is how I'm gonna fucking tie this in. So if we already know that he already intended to have some conflict with another police officer or ICE agent during that time, what makes you think that based off of the information we already knew about Petty, right, that he wasn't actually intending to do that before? You're saying he's not going to do that based off of other evidence that I've seen. No. Seems like he could have been doing that based off of other evidence.
No, I'm not. I'm not saying what he was going to do. I'm saying what he did do.
Yeah, but I'm asking you. Well, you're assuming intent. I'm saying, how do you get that information?
No, I'm not. I'm saying
you just said that, bro. You just said that you assumed his intent. I'm saying that I'm actually basing his intent. I'm basing his intent off of evidence. You're just assuming it. So I'm asking you.
You're bringing in the past. It doesn't matter.
Well, it does matter. It does matter because you brought up intent.
You somebody. You do not get, even if he's got.
I'm not making that argument. Yes, he doesn't deserve to die. I'm not making that argument. Flo. What I'm asking you is that how do you know what his intent was?
I don't know what his intent was. Like to be there or in that moment.
Do you have any fucking evidence that you would come to the conclusion that he was just trying to help her?
Yes, based off what he actually did do, which was turn towards the woman and put a hand back like a chill out bro hand. We can read into that. Also, if he was trying to have conflict with those cops, he was armed. He could have had conflict from the get-go.
Yeah, he was armed 11 days before, and he didn't actually pull out his gun, neither.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what?
Well, because you're making the argument that if he wanted conflict, he would have done that, but he actually spit on a police officer, and he said, "Assault me, bro."
We're arguing about whether or not the shooting was justified, not about whether or not he's a dick.
You just made the claim that if he wanted conflict, he would have pulled out his gun. he wanted conflict 11 days before. He didn't have to pull out his gun. He said,
11 days before,
and he
does
spit
not
on an
matter.
ICE officer, which is already assault.
Okay, look, it does not matter what he did 11 days before. I can't
Well,
read
it
his
does
mind.
because we're trying to judge intent.
No, we're not.
So-
Because
Oh,
it doesn't matter what. It does not matter what he intended to do. The cop shooting
Okay.
down into a pile of human beings, the culprit of whom was disarmed, that is not okay. That is not
Look,
okay.
So again, you're saying that you knew his intent. Now you're saying it
No,
doesn't
I'm
matter.
not.
Well, that was your claim prior before. Now you're just fucking conceding
What I'm
to
saying
that.
is that
so let's
what
get down
did
to the
happen,
shooting.
What
Let's
did
get down
happen
to-
is that the touch was not an attack. It was not an attack.
I got you there. Fine, fair enough. You're saying that the intent, you did know it. Now you don't know
talking
it.
about
Fine,
the
you're
intent at
changing stance. Let's get to the shooting. You mentioned before. Well, you did say before that the first shooting, and let me ask you this: do you actually believe when the first shot was fired, was that actually a misfire, or was that actually an intent fire at Purdy?
Now you want me to guess intent. I'm trying to talk about what did happen. It doesn't matter either way. Even
No,
if it was
I asked you a totally different question.
I don't have any idea if the cop. I mean, I think he meant to. Either way, though, it's a bad shot.
Yeah,
whether
okay,
it's
so-
negligent or whether it's intentional, it's a bad shot.
Have you ever seen the slow-mo videos of these?
Yes,
Or
I've
no?
seen them from all
Okay.
angles.
Okay, great. So there's a slow-mo video. If you actually look at the first shot being, and you can do it frame by frame, by the way.
I've done it. Go
When-
ahead.
Okay, great. So I don't know if you noticed this, that when the first fucking shot is fired, Purdy's getting up. It looks like he never even got hit. It's not until the second shot that he gets hit and he falls down. So your claim, your claim that
he had been disarmed. He was
All right,
underneath a pile of
that's
4 cops.
That's 5 minutes. So that was spirited. I like it.
yeah, I think it was a good faith one too.
Yeah.
It was good.
short,
It
but
went
yeah.
off into the wrong direction for a while, but
Well, you made some
That's all
claims
right.
and I just
That's
asked
all
you
right.
to justify
Oh,
it.
yeah, no, it's good faith.
All right.
Yeah.
So I got to go to my judges. Just to be contrarian, I'm starting with my man, Grumpelstiltskin.
All right. Intros. So Jake said legally yes, going into the details during the main body. Okay. That's strong opening. Like if there's not enough time to get the details out, cool. Could have had a little bit of details.
Not enough time.
Flo's intro not justified because it was a messy shoot and endangered other officers. Okay. Strong opening also. I'll get not much to back it up. Same thing. So even for the opening statements, what we got is during the course of it, Flo asserting not an assault on a law enforcement officer if you touch at all, but then concedes that touch happened, and the letter of the law is that is assault. That is the letter of the law. So that's points for Jake, and then Jake brought up previous action, which trying to put together the, pattern or justification of what are we judging him on, which then
Yeah,
Flo said, hey,
the
what he
intent.
did 2 weeks ago doesn't matter. In the moment, yeah, that doesn't matter because they're not there to judge his sentence or anything. But Freddie was, Jake brought up, Freddie was definitely on video destroying federal property, the ICE tail light. I think Flo did not defend. Jake made the affirmative that it was justified under the letter of the law. None of those Leos or nothing's going to happen to any of them, because if now whatever caused whoever to shoot, whether it was the P320 going off, and I still don't know that, whatever caused that, it's legal. It was messy as shit, but it was legal. So they're all gonna get off, unless the crux of that is that where did that first shot come from? Where did the bang happen that the Leo then feared for his life? And then Flo, you made a great point that his buddies were right there behind him.
We don't know.
And I still don't know.
Yeah.
But if the Leo feared for his life, he's getting off. Qualified immunity's a bitch.
But I think that the point is, and I'm not arguing with you. I'm just the point that we were arguing is it justified? The debate wasn't is it legal, or is he going to get convicted? I think.
Well, I was assuming justified under the law, but I mean, I get you. You made the justification under our purviews of that.
If you were saying if the debate is he going to get prosecuted?
That wasn't the debate.
I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't take that debate.
Yeah, I would say that they're probably not going to get prosecuted. The ICE agents.
Yeah. What I got from you, what the gist of what I heard was, it wasn't justified because it was a messy shoot, which. That's what I got out of it, and that's just not enough to refute.
Were you rearranging or were you listening?
I was listening and writing.
It's a fast debate, Dusty. We didn't go through all the nitty and gritties, but like obviously we're kind of shooting it down.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So Grumple.
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry.
Yes, sir. What's up? Oh, Jake. I gave it. To
Yeah.
you.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. And OG.
Yeah, I agree with.
I feel like they were both very spirited and very well debated, but I have to give it to Jake. And the reason is why when Flo gave up the intent aspect, step back on the intent, because I mean you can see Homie fighting with ICE, you can see all this. I don't know. That's what really did it for me.
Okay. The Wrath.
Yeah, I got to go the same way. I got to go with Jake. It was a close battle. Like I said, the openings, it was tied. Once you got about halfway in, once Jake was just pushing the matter forward, and I believe that Dusty just kind of just took a step back and just didn't start pushing forward as well. So I think Jake was just a more aggressive debater and won the debate.
Well, you've been voted off the island, Dusty.
I accept the loss. However, every one of you is retarded. His intent, what he thinks does not matter in that moment.
Yeah. So what do you think? Hold on. Can you prove the intent? Can you prove the intent? That's what I asked you.
Can you prove the intent?
I didn't make the claim, fucker. I didn't make the claim about the intent.
No, you decided the prompt. How a person acts is what determines a cop's actions, not what he thinks.
Doesn't. No. You're totally misconcluding that. You mentioned intent,
guys.
Dusty, you mentioned intent.
We don't need to debate.
I asked you what's your
go over and over again. It's okay, Jake. Come on. Sarah, did you want to say something?
Yeah. Jake said at one point, and I thought he actually. I think he actually kind of gave the debate away because Jake actually admitted at one point, he said, I don't think he deserved to die. And if you want to play semantics,
the argument.
If you want to play semantics, if you pull up the definition of deserved, it's justly, based on merit. But I thought that was an interesting piece that he said there, and I was like, why did nobody?
I never made the claim that he deserved to die. That
you said he didn't. No. Listen, you said he didn't. You said he didn't deserve to die.
Yeah, and Flo State agrees.
Everybody thinks that.
Yeah. So what?
I don't think anybody
yeah, everybody thinks that he doesn't deserve to die. We're talking about justification.
Not a defeater at all.
It's not a defeater. I don't know where you're going with this.
It's the same thing. You hit a cop the car.
I took the intent piece
that Jake. I wish they would have anyone. Everyone's kind of talking. I haven't heard what anybody said so far.
I wish they would have debated the Second Amendment aspect of it when the government came out and said maybe you shouldn't take a gun to a protest. That would have been.
But the problem with that is that he's exercising his Second Amendment, right?
Yeah,
to get you there. Totally cool. I wouldn't go that direction because it's a losing argument. I wouldn't go that.
So if you don't think he deserved to die, then you're talking. Then what do you mean by justified? Are you?
Yeah, I'm talking about with the confines of the law, and then we're talking about
this. You were having a legal debate.
Yeah, and you actually conceded to that. You conceded to that right off the bat, Flo State. You said, okay, cool. Now we could talk about the actual shooting, which you didn't make any arguments because you talked about intent. I said, prove the intent of Purdy. You couldn't do that either.
Intent. What I was saying is that what he did do was just touch him.
I guess I could ask you then, Jake, did he deserve to die for interfering in that moment? And that would be the same as saying, was it justified that he died? Well,
that wouldn't be the same, Sarah.
Could be. You could look. Can somebody pull up the definition, please?
I know the definition. I'm not saying that I'm not saying that
says justly in the definition.
Okay, we'll pull up the definition then, or just read it. Just read it to us
a little bit.
Just read it to us.
The prompt was about the shooting, not whether he died. And legally, so the legally defensive shooting, you're stopping the threat. You are not trying to kill somebody. You're not trying to unalive, or you're not trying to end somebody. You are stopping the threat. If you
justified means
you're not trying to end somebody. It's not justifiable to try and end somebody right there. That would be an execution.
Yeah, when we had to write paperwork, I had to write long ass reports over this and use of force boards. We had a right to stop the suspect, not to kill or.
When you were a DEA agent.
Yeah, I think justified and deserved should not be
justified.
Correlated.
To prove or show to be just, right, or reasonable. It is absolutely just, right, and reasonable for me to assume that justified is not legal. That they're different.
Well,
things.
There's also a second definition.
Those are two different things.
Sufficient legal reason.
Oh, you're right. There's a second definition.
Yeah. But I appreciate Sarah's criticism.
Qualify oneself as surety by taking an oath of the ownership of sufficient property. It certainly doesn't mean that one, right?
No, I think it's between 1 and 2. But I would say that like if you think it's justified, it's deserved, because that would be the consequence of the action, right? I think.
Yeah, but justifying the shooting and whether he dies are two separate things.
They're totally separate. Yeah.
So you can't using a definition to try to justify the other, or
Yeah, I don't know that I've ever heard an officer talk about how someone deserved to die. They just say it's justified or it's not justified. They don't. I think that'd be a really weird way to talk.
It's even how they phrase it. It's a justified shooting, right? They never say it's a justified killing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, every shooting is treated as a killing. There's no point in which you shoot it's justified to shoot somebody.
No, you can shoot somebody and they can still survive. What are you talking about?
I know, but when you're justifying the action, it's assumed that the shot will kill. There's never been.
Let's say Purdy survived. Let's say Purdy survived. So, nevertheless, we can kill out the argument that if he deserved to die, because let's say in this scenario he survived. Would you say that this is still a justified shooting?
No, it's absolutely an unjustified shooting. I would still say that.
Even though
you guys just aren't going to agree on
that. Kills out Sarah's argument really about deserving. That has nothing to do with the actual argument. That's my point.
Deserving and
so you actually agree with
me.
You actually agree with me on that.
Yeah.
No, the two are synonymous.
Okay.
This is cool, but I do have to. I don't want to continue to retry the same debate because I have other people who want to debate.
Okay, I'm going to take off. I'm taking off. But I
appreciate you coming by, Dusty.
It is an exact synonym. Look at the Merriam-Webster dictionary. Justified and deserve are the same thing. Okay. I'm out of here.
Bro.
Dusty, I appreciate.
To put his hands behind his back.
I appreciate him coming by and being good faith. He did very well.
Yeah, it was good faith exchange.
Yeah, he did very well. All right, who's next, guys? Tell me who's next.
We need to get Sarah in a debate. She didn't.
Sure. I want Sarah. I caught a little crap last night from I believe Imperious for you rating me.
Seriously.
He was like, "Why would Sarah raid you?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I think she's." Yeah, I was like, "I don't know. I think maybe she's making you." Or I don't know. But he was like,
"You're normally not on. You're normally not on later than I am." So I was like, "Oh, Grid's actually making it beyond me, so I'll rate him."
Yeah.
Usually I'm like the last man standing, at the end of the night, aside from Flo and maybe 2 other people. So I'm always rating like the same people. So
it was weird. It was a weird argument that he was making. And I was like, well, he was like, why do you think she rated you? I'm like, I don't know. I think Sarah's trying to make amends to some degree. I don't know what. I don't know. Why does it matter? And it was like, and it was, and so, I'm banned, but I'm from the Crucible, and I've been a fan since you started, and all this other stuff. And I'm like, I kept trying to figure out who it was, and then they just kept saying they were banned. And the only person that's banned that kind of fits because I have very few people banned, is Imperious.
Facts. Wicked fucking Wally. Oh shit.
What did Wally say? I can't.
No, it was talking to his
Even
chat.
though she talked
Oh.
about me on her panel and all that shit. So I mean, she said I can eat a dick on her panel. So
You can eat a dick. Eat a dick.
yeah, even though I
Go eat one.
you, even though
Does
I
that hurt
defended you,
your Does that hurt your feelings, Marte? Are you okay?
Hold on. Even though I defended you and never once attacked you, it was only after that gay reindeer shit that you started attacking me.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Yeah.
How much more worse stuff
How
have
much more
people said
feminist-
about you?
how much more
And
feminist
I
is
made
gonna come out of you?
Well,
how much more what? I can't. I didn't hear you.
Yeah, how much more feminism are we gonna get from you?
Does that hurt your feelings? Does that bother
No, it
you? Are
doesn't
you
hurt
okay?
that you're a feminist.
So what do you care? What do you care? What do you care of anything? You said I don't care what Sarah is or isn't or fuck or whatever. What do you care, Marte? Why does it bother you so much about anything I say?
Is it just me or is Sarah's mic peaking?
Yeah,
Marte and her are both cutting out.
I got you. Okay, I thought it was me. I was like, are my settings that fucked up? But okay.
Oh yeah, Marte and her are both cutting out.
Gotcha. Okay,
Not
I
every
just wanted to check. I wanted to
somewhere
check.
between every 1 and 3 seconds, Sarah, you've got like it sounds like a Budweiser frog, like burp.
And that may be lagging on her end because she apparently is in the bath.
No, I'm out.
Oh, you're out of the bath now. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah, it's weird how, all of the stuff just doesn't die down. I guess it's all right. Whatever. I lost my train of thought.
Marte, that drama.
There's always drama. There's always going to be drama. You can't get away from drama.
Marilyn, you're the walking form of a human form of drama. What are you talking about?
Marilyn sounds like she wants to debate me.
The long form.
I am not.
Marilyn sounds like she needs to go to bed. Sounds
I'm
sleepy.
exhausted. JS should totally take my place. If
JS was going to come up here. I don't know where he is.
I'm falling asleep for sure.
Marilyn, you haven't simped hard enough on my channel, just FYI. I'm just saying.
Okay,
Like,
Jake,
do
I
you
hear
agree
you.
that I just defeated, absolutely obliterated
Oh,
Flow State?
Obliterated him.
Okay, great. She is simping good. I got you there. All right.
That was some good simping.
I love Dusty. I love Dusty, but you did.
I thought that was really good. I think if Dusty had had a little more time to flesh out his points, it would have been a
Hey, it's
lot
a 5
closer.
minute. I could have had a better. I could have
I know,
destroyed him
5
within
minutes
an
is
hour to
rough.
flesh out
5
my
minutes is
fucking
rough.
points too.
Yeah.
Wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah. All right, you guys. Somebody come up with a debate. I will be right back. I got to take a leak. I don't normally need to, but I've been on for a long while now, so I will be right back. I'm gonna go piss off my porch.
Right on.
Drama Llama.
So
Yeah.
who hasn't debated yet? What, we got Mo and Tomato?
Mo,
And
Marilyn,
right?
Tomato.
I
OG.
want Sarah to debate. We got to get Sarah in a debate.
Has Marte
Like
debate
she
yet?
hardly, I haven't seen her.
Marte.
in
hasn't
that.
debated, I think.
Yeah,
Marte
and
versus Sarah. Let's go.
debate is the century. That's a good one.
Tomato, Marilyn, Mo, Marte.
Or let's go Maryland Tomato. Let's get the girls.
We don't
in
have
there.
anything to debate about.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
I'll debate on how cute you are.
Yeah, the feminists are just gonna agree with each other.
Oh God. Okay.
Oh Lord.
Anyways, girls. Anyways, girls.
Y'all need some, I don't know, chill time or something. Everyone's tension's getting up.
What?
Yeah, it's a good thing though.
I think everybody's happy.
Yeah.
Look at him. He's smiling.
I'm just high on NyQuil.
'Cause I told her how cute she was.
I'm exhausted. I'm barely.
Dude, this
hanging
cold
on
won't
by-
go away, bro.
Yeah, I'm fighting it. I'm almost over my cold.
No one cares,
Almost
Marilyn.
over. I'm still.
I care,
No.
Marilyn. I care.
Thanks, Sarah. Mo, you're everywhere now. I don't like it.
Well, that just wounds me to know that.
I care about you, Mo. I just care
Thanks,
about you.
Emmett. Thank you. Thanks,
Yeah.
Emmett. I care about you, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Did I walk into the wrong stream?
Everybody
What the
and their personalities.
We'll all be nice to
Everybody
each
care
other.
about each other, you know.
Mo,
This is not
Rebuttal,
fake
and
and
Marte.
gay.
What do you think about
Everybody just cares.
El Perro? What's up?
Wait.
That's an interesting one.
I believe we have a
well, we got from Port Halal, tomato and Marte, $20.
Oh, sweet.
But hold on. $50 comes in from K2 Keep on Trucking. Have Sarah and Marilyn debate if holding hands is gay.
Oh, come on. Let's do. No, I want more tell.
Can I hold her hand while we make the debate?
We could do
the traveling pants debate here.
Martell, 2v1, Maryland, and Tomato versus you. Let's do a 2v1.
But I also have some clarification.
He's done this before. I can't. He's done this before.
Can I have clarification from K2 though? Is it holding hands like same sex holding hands or opposite sex holding hands?
It just says holding hands.
Okay.
I think by definition it has to be same sex, wouldn't it?
Well, I don't think it's. I can't comment. I know exactly what's going on here, but I cannot comment.
We'll have fun with it. We'll have fun with it.
Y'all can debate on how flow state.
I don't.
Whatever.
Think
I'm not
it's
even
gay.
talk shit.
Marilyn, you take whichever position you want, and I'll just do the other side.
I don't think it's gay to hold hands. I mean, I don't know. It's so confusing.
Okay, well, I will take the affirmative.
We do have the other debate as well that has been paid for by Pork Halal. I don't know who that is, but that's great. So, but we'll get to that. We'll be back in a moment with that. So, is holding hands gay? Who's got which? And let me know who's going first.
She said no. If you want to take that, I'll take the yes.
All right. So Sarah's going to be the affirmative. She will start off 1 minute on the clock already. Whenever you're ready, Sarah.
Okay. Yes, I absolutely think holding hands is gay. Gay can be happy. It can be flamboyant. It can be known as, pardon me. It can be known as excitement. It relates to sexuality. So therefore, if you're holding hands, you are absolutely being gay as fuck. There you go. I'll leave it right there.
All right.
That's good.
Fair enough. All right, Marilyn, whenever you're ready.
Oh, that was so good. It's not gay because gay is just a word and you're idolizing it. So whatever you're calling it, that's your prerogative. And gay could mean anything. So yeah, stop idolizing words and calling stuff gay. Holding hands is not gay at all. It's beautiful. I don't know.
Okay. All right. I don't. Okay.
When you're, all right, we can go now.
5 minutes on the clock. I want a nice clean fight. No hair pulling, no eye gouging, no scratching, none of that. And just start talking and I'll start the clock.
All right. First, Marilyn, you said holding hands is beautiful. That means you as well are idolizing words. So you calling holding hands gay and saying it's because of word usage and idolizing the words, well, then you can no longer call holding hands beautiful.
Okay. Well, I won't call it beautiful or gay then. So now, does that mean it's no longer gay?
Well, question, are we not, well, does it make it no longer gay? Well, then what will it make it? Are we just not going to have adjectives, nouns, verbs for anything? Are there no ways to describe doing an action?
Gay just seems a little extra. I don't know.
So because something seems extra, we're not allowed to use it as a word?
But in this generation, it's kind of derogatory. It's kind of used for judging things rather than it used to be used for happy. It's more judgmental. So it's sort of an agenda for control and manipulating people, calling it gay.
Isn't that what words are used for, though? We utilize them to express our feelings towards something. So if you believe holding hands is gay or is not gay, isn't just that simply your way of expressing your thoughts towards something?
Yes and no. I mean, I feel like there's a better way to describe holding hands than gay, a more polite and just way.
Should we always be polite and just to everyone? Should we never be mean or utilize derogatory words to shame something and call it something bad or express what it really is?
Unfortunately, yes. We should do that and strive. Everyone should strive towards that. Yeah.
Okay. I win.
You have 3 minutes left.
I'm just gonna sit here and talk about how cute Marilyn is for the next 3 minutes. I wish I was holding your hand and being gay along with you. Marilyn, if I was holding your hand and you were giggling the way you were, would you say it was gay or not gay, or would you be upset if somebody said it was gay?
I would think they were wrong.
I can't let I can't.
Sarah, is Marilyn
way too gay?
Marilyn, is Sarah or Sarah, is Marilyn one of those women that you just can't say no to?
I can't say no. I would simp for her. If I was a dude, I'd be in trouble.
Yeah, you'd be like
Take
Anson.
my money.
Simp.
Just
Yeah.
take all my money.
Yeah.
I'm blushing.
Yeah,
throw
you'd be
my
like every
wallet.
other guy, Sarah. Every
Wow,
other
how
guy.
did you say that? Could you blame me,
Congratulations.
though?
I just want
Look
to
at
be
that
here
pretty
for
little
the
smile. She's so
more
adorable.
kids.
She's
It's
all
our
like,
debate.
cheeks are all red. She doesn't know what to do with herself.
All right, guys.
Just gay.
Jake
All right,
needed a cigarette.
OG, lead us out of the wilderness. OG, lead us out.
Oh no, bro, that was hot. I'm all on board. Oh, pull that back up. I am not the man to pull you out of the wilderness. You're gonna be in this mug for 40 years, brother.
Coomer. I feel all the judges are going to say this is a tie, and both of them just
No.
It's like I don't even.
Sarah won though. Like Marilyn literally conceded. Like,
Well,
Sarah won.
save the judgment for later.
All
I'm just
right.
saying, like, I can't even decide. It's just like both of you guys are just.
Well, good
it's a
thing
tie.
you're not a
tie.
judge. All right,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Wrath, let me know what you think, man.
Pretty easily, Marilyn. That was a horrible debate. I stand
It's
on your
horrible.
side in which way it was going, but you got mopped. Sorry.
All right, so
Sarah wins then, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
all right. Well, Grumple, just for the memes, what do you got?
The opener's Marilyn stop idolizing words was her entire stop to the affirmative. Sarah the tomato. She qualified gay as happy. That's the entire thing I got out of it.
But
gay
Marilyn
is just a
let
little
her.
extra from Marilyn's side. That's not really refuting anything also. And then Sarah, I think, had constant good attacks and creating points and tying them together. I think that, I'm not sure because it was so hard to understand. I'm sorry, the frog noises got much more frequent and I'm hard of hearing. And I couldn't really, I think Sarah got it, but I'll give it to Sarah because I think she won the debate, but I'm not, it was very difficult to understand her.
Because is holding hands with your girlfriend gay? No.
Super gay.
No, I mean, dude, there's a lot of fucking chicks that are friends that hold hands that aren't. But
Yeah, but
Marilyn,
This
bad
was
argument.
gay, okay?
Everything's
This
gay,
was just
right?
gay. All of it was gay.
No,
No, because the dynamics between men and women are totally
Let
different.
it play out.
Exactly.
Let it play out.
It was
Let it play out.
You like it? This is
summary,
gay too, you
this was
fucking
the
goober,
gayest
okay?
debate of the night.
I would ask,
women.
are men and women the same? So
Exactly, Jake.
yeah,
Exactly.
exactly. And that would have been the pawn
You
point.
try
but
though, Marilyn.
Marilyn, sorry. Yeah.
She did great, and I'm exhausted. And I'm
All
not
right.
a debater anyway.
Oh,
Mhm.
Sarah left. Oh, there she is.
No, she's there.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Thanks for having me. Next
You're
time.
very welcome. Marilyn. Tomato fell off again. She'll be back. She'll be back.
Okay.
Yeah, she's back. There we go.
See y'all next time. Thanks again.
See you next time, Marilyn.
Keep simping for me.
Okay, Jake.
You know, Jake's single. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah, no, not interested. Definitely not. Sorry, Marilyn.
Yeah, all right.
I just enjoy women simping over me. That's all it is.
All right. So we do have a debate that's paid for between Sarah and Marte, but Sarah is currently experiencing technical difficulties.
Whoa,
Hey, JS, do you want to debate me on racism? Is it real?
Jake, you don't like him crazy. That's tragic. That's tragic.
Right.
Yeah, sorry, man. I don't like him crazy. My bad.
Yes, another one.
My bad.
If you want to.
Yeah,
you realize
yeah, he's a pretty good opponent.
that joke that debate is funnier if it's with like a raging like BLM type person.
Yeah, I'll agree. He's right about that.
Yeah,
that's true.
Well, you can always take about the dinosaurs and the pyramids. And that's
Yeah, if he takes the argument to the dinosaurs and pyramids, I might not be able to win that. I don't know.
You can't win.
The dinosaurs built the pyramids. That's okay.
Yeah, but I'll debate JS on racism. Is it real?
All right. Should we? But I've got the $20 here for Sarah versus Marte, and
$20, brother.
$20 hauler. So I got to go with that one to start. So JS, maybe not. We are experiencing technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see.
I would debate having female friends is a liability.
Having what?
Having female friends is a liability.
Female friends is a liability.
Like for men or women?
For men.
I'll do whatever. I got here late. So
If you're gonna go with that, then it would be for men and women.
Is it JS and Marte? Huh? Is that who's doing this one? I lost track.
Yeah, Sarah and Marte. If Sarah comes back. If she can't come back.
Doesn't seem to be able to.
Having female friends is a liability, as seen from Sarah's past with Andrew. So I'll debate that in real life as well, too. Outside of that, too.
Oh boy.
Yeah. I thought I heard an alert in my Discord, but I guess I'm wrong.
The whole panel heard an alert from somebody's Discord a few seconds ago.
I heard it too.
I was checking mine.
Yeah. All right. Well, if Sarah comes back, Marte, you've got that debate. In the meantime, let's go ahead. I like Mo versus
Hey, Grid.
JS. I mean, obviously, if somebody had paid me for it, I'd like it a lot better. But that's all right.
Well, you still have a chat that wants Sarah versus Martel. So
yeah, I thought somebody paid for it.
If she comes back,
she's not here, so I would 100% if she comes back, but she's connected like 3 times and not been able to say anything, and then it just drops off.
Hey, can I get an audio check? How's my audio?
Sound good. Sounds good to me.
Cut towards the end, but other than that, good.
All right. So here we go. We got Sarah's back.
There you go. Sarah Martel. Let's go.
I'm trying.
Who's this Martel guy I keep hearing about?
You told me that's how your fucking name was pronounced, asshole. What the fuck?
Is there L in my name, Jake? Is there L's?
You made the whole fucking claim that I don't put L's in my name because I don't take L's. That was your whole fucking
because
thing.
it's not also in my name either.
All right, I'll just call you Martin.
That's a good troll.
You criticized me.
There is an L in his last
There you go. Martin works, man. That's actually how it's spelled.
Yeah, Martin. I'll just say Martin.
Malte. Señor Malate.
Mate.
I don't hear anybody.
Señor Mate.
You can't hear us, Sarah?
That's
Sarah,
the
can you hear
I
us?
had when I came in? You got to go to your output and make sure.
Well, she was here, but she's on her phone, and sometimes when they start disconnecting, they just keep disconnecting. Basically, have to reboot your phone, which probably won't occur to her to do.
She should go to her computer.
You just want her to go to her computer because you think she's like still half naked from the bath.
I'm not that much.
We just want the debate.
Yeah, the debate would be fun.
She just go to her fucking her actual like setup. And
if I wanted all of that, Grid, I would have bought the poster.
Oh yeah,
you didn't buy the poster?
No.
It's basically an online prostitute. I'm just saying, Sarah. Sorry to tell you this, but you are an online prostitute selling that shit. Sorry. Tough crowd. It's like we can't talk about Sarah selling nudes on the internet. Okay, fine. All right. Tough crowd, guys.
I think I'm still a little bantered out from Manar. Manar is just like, that dude's annoying.
He used to be a different debater about a year ago, and he came back trying to be this Spurg Fest is what he's trying to do now.
Yeah, the Wrath. I'm not sure I'm familiar with you, but thank you for coming up.
Yeah, I mean, he used to be around Speak's channel. He used to be around Sarah's a while ago.
Yeah, okay.
Around the street, so.
Trying one more time, she says, and then I'm giving up.
All right.
I knew Manar and Emmett were best friends when Manar joined his panel earlier. They were like longtime friends, man. It was crazy.
I've seen photos of the two kissing.
Oh boy.
I don't know about all that now.
The fuck you talking about?
Well, he is Taco Savaki, and they are cousins with the goat people.
No.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yep.
Okay, is it still froggy now? I took the earbuds out.
No, you sound way better.
Way better.
Okay, so restreaming earbuds don't work well. Okay.
It's so far.
Yeah, you sound good.
You're good
Really
to go.
good.
Yeah. Okay, well, we've got a debate between you and Marte. Let me throw everybody in the back, just because why wouldn't I?
Is Grid talking?
Is that the confirmed topic? The his having female friends?
Oh, I haven't. There is no topic yet. They have to agree on the topic. So, JS, you got to go to the back, man. So do you, Jake.
I can't hear Grid. Is he?
You
talking?
can't hear me.
She's making more excuses.
Can you hear anybody else? Sarah?
I don't hear anybody.
It's on. Oh, wait, how did you know that we were not hearing you? And then you were like, okay, whatever.
Women.
She literally answered it right off the bat. Yeah. She literally answered the question right off the bat.
I think part of the problem is when you're trying to restream from if you're trying to stream from StreamYard or multi-platform, especially on a phone, it just doesn't work. This is the StreamYard takes a ton of resources to run, and then this also takes a ton.
I don't
of
think
resources.
she's restreaming from her channel though.
I don't think she's live.
I think she's just doing it off her phone, which is easy.
Yeah.
When I joined, I couldn't hear anybody either. I had to go to settings and check my output.
Yeah. But at the same time, like she did answer the question while she was saying I couldn't hear anybody.
She could hear everybody.
Yeah. Sarah says she's on her phone. Yeah.
That's
Marte,
easy.
Marte, are you on the right mic? Because you're like cutting out and it's kind of low. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Sarah, if you can hear us, try restarting your phone. Restart the whole phone if
It's an epidemic.
All right.
All right, people. I gotta go.
I'm sorry. What now? Yeah, I would let's see if she's gonna try and come back up. She's already restarted. Are you gonna try and come back up, Sarah, or no?
If she's
restarting, she's restarting.
She can't.
Take a little time because I do want to see Marte and Sarah. That would be fun.
Not Martell?
Oh, sorry, Martell. Yeah. Or Martell, Marte. I don't even fucking know anymore. Don't even know anymore, bro. You trolled me. What the fuck? You said tell. I know, bro.
Fried Marte.
I pronounced your name originally correctly, and then you corrected me saying it's Martell, and then now you're fucking backtracking.
All right, we got Sarah
like we need
back.
to debate on it now. Now we have to debate.
All right, Sarah, can you hear me now?
I can hear you, but it did this. It's done this every time. Like I'll hear you guys for 30 seconds, and then it all cuts out. So hopefully, I tested. I did what I think it was JS that said that, where he changed his audio settings. So I just, instead of it being default speaker, I just hit speaker. So maybe, I don't know. Maybe.
You sound good.
We'll find out.
Changing it to something else and then changing it back. Like if that's your known good device, like
yeah, that I have to do that sometimes.
Changing it back,
yeah.
reset it, so then you can continue without having to.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a bitch and a half.
It is.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Grid. I apologize
okay.
for the delay.
That's okay. It's all right. I'm the one that's going to have to put up with my wife on me coming in so late. But don't you guys feel guilty or anything?
No, we won't.
Yeah.
My wife's probably in bed right now. She's probably like, he'll be here when he gets here. All right, so Marte and Tomato. All right, so JS, now you get to go to the back again. All right.
JS.
And
Good luck, Sarah.
Jake Var and Emmett.
What are we debating?
The Wrath. We'll get. Yeah, we'll decide. We'll pick a prompt here in a minute, and then Grumpy, you go back. Mo, you go back. And then there was 2. All right. So, what do you guys want to debate?
Female friends are a liability.
Marte?
Female friends are a liability.
I would agree with that.
Oh, you would agree? Probably from.
Did you cut out again?
No, I just shook my head. Marte seems to be cutting out, though.
I mean, you would agree with that based on anecdotal evidence, right, Sarah?
What's that?
You'd agree with that based on anecdotal evidence, right?
I'd agree with it wholly. Not necessarily anecdotal. I have some great female friends, but I guess it would depend on what you. Let me ask you how far you mean by a liability, like in terms of relationships.
No, I'm talking about like if you want me to bring up a good example, you were friends with somebody's other platform, and that happened to fall through, right?
Yeah, you're saying it's a liability on what?
You know, having female friends, like if they were friendly with you, it just happened to be a liability and fall through. We can even map it to other things, like if I'm married and I have a female friend.
Yeah, I would agree with you. I wouldn't even have I wouldn't like argue that. Like married women typically hang with other married women. Your phases change as you go through your own phases. I wouldn't disagree with you.
All right. Okay. So let's get another prompt. You got anything, Sarah?
No, I don't really have strong opinions.
Okay. What about you, Marte? You got anything?
I think that
I can go to my list.
I don't think anybody should get reparations, especially blacks.
I would agree with that wholeheartedly.
Let's see. I have a lot of prompts here, but some of them are just kind of.
Two blacks.
I don't think reparations should be anything. I don't think reparations are a thing. Or should be a thing.
Can be.
You think they can be? To who?
From blacks to whites.
From blacks to white. Okay. Give me like the TLDR on why.
Okay.
Like
are we starting?
Well, I want to know.
If I'm going to give you the TLDR, we might as well kick it off, Sarah.
Well, because I don't know what, like, I could probably find agreement with that.
Well, if I'm going to lay out my arguments, we might as well have the debate. You see where the crux where we're at right now?
Well, okay, let me.
I want to understand what I'm getting into.
Yeah, sure.
I need I'm looking for clarification. That's all, Marte.
Yeah.
Nobody's trying to hound you.
Should marriage require mandatory counseling first?
Yes.
I would actually agree with that.
Okay. Let's see. I'm sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. I got a message there. Let me just find something really quick. I mean, not really quick, but
should we give this guy his $20 back?
no. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I have to pay him an extra $5.
Yeah, I don't know why they would want Marte and I to debate. Like, we would actually be on very similar standings on a lot of things. So
I don't know about that, Sarah.
How about all women benefit from pornography, even if they're not in the pornography industry?
What?
Hmm?
All women benefit from pornography? Yeah, the TLDR on that one.
Yeah. So, in one form or another, all women benefit from the adult industry, even if they themselves do not engage in it.
I would disagree. Not all. An absolute claim cannot be made. That's an easy thing to destroy.
Yeah. Yeah, because you could even go as far as saying like women who are trafficked through it. So not all women.
The problem here is all is doing the heavy lifting here. It makes an absolute claim, which is easily debunked in a debate.
Mm-hmm. Even if it's down to one person doesn't.
If it wrecks a marriage and that one marriage is a representative of, something that's harmed through pornography, I think that automatically just defeats the whole argument.
Well, I think when we're saying all, we mean it basically as a group, not every single woman on the planet. As a group,
all
that would be all.
You're going to have to say a different word besides all then.
Right. Like you could say a majority or most or... Huh? Yeah, you can't. Yeah. Because all you need is just one singular example.
Okay.
I think we should get rid of no fault divorce. One of my chatters had said something. I think I would.
That's.
We should get rid of no fault divorce.
A very common debate.
Yeah, it's overworked.
Is hierarchy inevitable in sexual dynamics?
Yeah, probably. I would say so. And it's just a matter of who takes the hierarchy. Like who gets on the top. Are you a top or a bottom? But yeah, I think I would agree with that. In relationships,
it's the equivalent of saying, is the light switch turned in off or off? It's turned in one direction or the other. You're never going to have it in neutral.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think we disagree.
Yeah, the defeater would be neutrality in that. I'm going to think of something real quick. I don't think that people that are practicing active Islam should be in U.S. office at all.
I would 100% agree with that. Can we just give the guy his $20 back? I feel bad.
You guys seem to agree on a lot.
I already told you that. Like,
let's see.
I think we should. I think when it comes to baby deletion, I think we should delete it all across the board. Mostly, only like the 1%. Maybe if it's going to kill both the mom and the baby, that should be the only allowances we'll have. But even then, that's not ABs. That's something else. It's a medical procedure at that point.
Yeah, I'm pro-life. I wouldn't. I would be okay if we had out abort. If they said no more ABs at all, I would be okay with that.
I don't know, Sarah. Are you sure about that?
Yes, I am. I have left room, and I've stated very clearly about the idea of women in the graping situations. However, I didn't say it should not. I said I think we should consider that concept, but I still, if somebody said, should we remove AB across the board, I'd be okay with it. I'd put my seal of approval and call it a day.
I think you just don't want to fight, Sarah.
No, Marte, I think you're just retarded and don't understand. When I said I'd probably agree with most of what you say, you just didn't want to take it for face value. You just want to fight, and I don't give a fuck.
Hold on. Is it possible that you could play devil's advocate like you played with Marilyn, and you don't want to do that with me? Oh shit!
Well, you know what though? Marilyn's cute. Marilyn's cute, and she was good faith, and I knew she'd be a sweet doll baby. So you're just a dickwad.
Advocate in one, but you won't play it in the other, which means you're backing out of a debate and don't.
What? No, wait. Why do I have to play that? Why do I have to do that? I've already played that role. Why don't you play that role then?
I'm asking you. You've done this before. You've demonstrated this. So you want to do this anyways. Okay.
Are you asking the lady to do the heavy lifting for you?
Has a pattern of
wow, what a
demonstrate said pattern.
All right. This is actually not productive.
With the pattern is asking me.
Wow, what a man! What a big, strong man you are.
Okay.
Again.
All right. Not particularly helpful. All right. So let's see. Let me see if I have some good ones here that I think that you guys may disagree on, which is it's interesting. You do actually agree quite a bit.
Yeah, well,
let's see.
You tend to do that a lot, but anyways.
Is the feminizing of men or outdated masculine expectations feeding higher self-harm among men?
Feminizing of, yeah, probably. What was the second part? Is
These
feminizing
really
of men?
Like a left-right debate. A lot of my prompts don't really work for people more or less aligned.
You said
is it the feminizing of men or outdated masculine expectations, model, whatever word you want to insert there, feeding higher self-harm among men?
Are you saying that masculinity is outdated?
No, I said, is it the feminizing of men? So either, men who are being told that they're too masculine and they need to be more like women, for example, or outdated masculine expectations such as being the provider, whatever you can define your own masculine expectations. Do either of those, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think
feed higher self-harm amongst men, which would be, drug abuse, alcoholism,
right,
self-deletion, that sort of thing.
I mean, I could even throw in there to try to find something. I would say infantilizing young boys, but I think that would still feed under the line of feminizing them. So, yeah, but I think we would be in too much agreement on that.
I would say that homosexuals shouldn't be able to adopt children.
Did I lose sound? I don't hear Marte. Why do I not hear? I don't hear anybody. Hold on. Let me.
That was my bad because I got a phone call and then anyway. All right. So
homosexuals should not adopt children.
I would 100% agree with that.
And once again, you guys talk for a minute.
I can't hear anything.
I actually don't have anything to say to you, Sarah. So quiet it is.
That was weird. Let's see. I think you guys would be in alignment on should immigrants actually be allowed to hold any political office. I think we've covered that one. Although we were talking a specific term, I think you guys would expand that to all of them.
I'm having on your channel tomorrow night, right? I think, yeah,
more or less, yeah.
Yeah.
Who are you debating tomorrow night?
It's a guy named Ross Gwandy. It's his first debate. I feel bad for him. So
okay. Let's see. Where are we at?
Oh, that's a good one. El Pero, where do you stand on college tuition being free, Marte?
I don't think it should be free.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Most
Yeah,
things
okay.
should be merit based.
I have too many long prompts too.
I believe that it's a net positive for America.
I'm pro ICE.
And let's see. The more patriarchal a society is, the more successful it is.
I agree.
Yeah, I mean, we saw the prime time, you know, in the 50s. We got the baby boomers, all that fun stuff. We got the great economy up until the 1970s, which is when feminism like really kicked off and women could get mortgages and credit lines and all those things. So I wouldn't even argue that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where everything, like the economy, shifted.
Mm. Let's see. We always have at least one or two debates that are just really, really hard.
I think the Renee Good shooting was justified. Especially
should the 19th be repealed?
I think it was justified.
That's a good one.
I'm sorry, you both were talking.
Oh, I said, should the 19th be repealed? That's a good one.
I think it should be repealed, but I think that should be repealed for some of these men too. So I think,
yeah, I would kick it back to landowners and people with kids. I added that caveat in the other day, like having property and then having children too is a guaranteed investment in the future of the country. So
military conscription as well too.
I'd be okay with that. I'd definitely be okay. At least 2 years guaranteed. That I would be all right with that.
What about Abe Dinka says, are men the fairer sex?
Yes, they are. They're lovely. At least in my opinion.
Yeah, obviously you would think that. That's for sure.
Oh, Marte would agree with me there.
I have an opinion on the matter.
Anarchy Television says the more successful, I'm assuming he means society, becomes, the greedier it becomes, and everything goes to crap after that.
I would blame it on consumerism and materialism.
I think we have the Mouse Utopia example for that as well too. If anybody out there has heard of that, that's also proven to be. If you don't have a society of merit-based economy and economics, I think you have a failure rate that goes through the roof.
What about H-1B visas?
I mean, it's lottery based. I think that's weird. I think there should be, maybe if they're going to do it, maybe change it to where it's prioritized by industry necessities, like most important to least important. If they wanted to change the regulations on that, I don't know where Marte stands. I'm not 100% familiar with H-1B, but I'm only just familiar with it based on having a throwdown Thursday night with someone running that.
I actually have the prompt, and it's a little bit. I'm going to give you a little bit of background because I don't think either of you are really familiar with it, but you'll be familiar with the concepts. So currently, the fastest growing section of visas are O1B. O1B is entertainment. The reason that is growing is because with their large audiences and huge revenue, OF models and models from other websites that where the girls pose nude or partially nude or whatever, they have big followings and they are able to meet the criteria to come to the United States. Should we be importing effectively the adult industry into the United States?
I think we should. We shouldn't be importing them in. But when you say importing, do you mean into the U.S. or outside of the U.S.? Extraditing
into the U.S. if, for example, one of these adult actresses, we can call them mattress actresses. That's okay. If one of these mattress actresses has a big enough following and makes enough money, they can get an O1B visa and come here legally. And an O1B is actually somewhat easier to turn into a green card, which could lead to citizenship.
I disagree with that.
Wow, I can't believe that's even a thing. Yeah, we would probably disagree, huh?
How am I the only one that keeps up with this stuff?
I have never heard of that, but I mean, we could disagree, but I would probably disagree maybe in different lights, because I could use the same argument that we use for our current immigration system, in terms of like, we already have OF models here that aren't making enough to get by, right? They make like $100 a month or something like that. Like, you could run that drill, but if you want to do it based off morality, I would even stand with Marte on that one too. So,
well, it sets a very bad precedent. So if you think about this, you're talking about like probably what?
Okay, it sounds like we have a debate.
1% of successful creators, and we're going to justify them.
Okay, Marte.
Yeah,
it sounds like we have we don't need to pre-debate it. We can just do it in the debate.
I already said I would agree with him. I said I could make the argument that we would make against immigration altogether, right? Like, we have American citizens here who need those jobs. But I said if Marte makes the morality claim, I would agree with them on that one too.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Glenn Lawrence the other night had a show about gold diggers. I haven't seen it, but I do know he did send me a message saying men should not marry gold diggers, or gold diggers are good, or something. I haven't read the whole thing yet. But what do you guys think about gold diggers? And I think, Sarah, maybe you did a stream on this.
Yeah. I think we should make gold diggers great again. If men want to protect and provide, and they want women to be submissive, if you're going to lead with your wallet, then find somebody who wants that. If inevitably relationships are transactional to begin with, then why not make the transaction?
Yeah. Okay. So, Marte, where do you stand on that?
I would disagree with that.
Right,
you would disagree. Okay. All right. Perfect. Now we got a debate. All right. So, Sarah sounds like the affirmative, and she will go first. 1 minute on the clock. This is actually a serious debate, so that's going to be cool. And took a minute to come up with a prompt, but I think it's great. So, it took a lot of time.
How many phone calls have you received in that amount of time?
Well, technically 0, because I pick up the phone and someone was pocket dialing me, and so all I would hear was their TV, and which was fascinating. And then it would happen again, so it was fine. All right, Sarah, whenever you're ready, just start talking, and I will start the clock.
Okay. Wait, before that, can you confirm the prompt? Men should marry gold diggers?
Yes, men should marry gold diggers.
Okay, thank you.
I guess, hold on. How did you put it? To destroy feminism?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, that was my prompt the other day.
Gotcha. Yeah. Okay. All right.
So wait, hold on. To destroy feminism, does Marte believe we should not do that to destroy feminism, or we just shouldn't do that at all?
I think it still can be irrelevant to the topic, but I mean, I can engage with that, I guess. I think that would, I don't know if it'll exactly destroy feminism.
Well, great. We can argue that. All right. Perfect. Sarah, are you ready to make your argument?
Sure. Let's do it. Let's have fun.
All right. When you're ready.
All right. Men should 100% attempt to marry gold diggers in order to destroy feminism, because that's how it's all worked from the get-go anyways. If men have always been the breadwinners and women have always been dependent upon men, well, then naturally women were already seeking the men with the most, right? So they were already gold diggers to begin with. Now, relationships were already transactional. We just added the love caveat to it. So therefore, we throw that little mushy gushy bullshit in. Now, the feminism actually created women to have their own money. Therefore, now instead of women fighting for the men, now the men are having to fight for the women. If you want the hierarchy to be reestablished, you need to send women back to the gold digger status in which they sought that, fought for it, and did anything and everything to keep it. I'll leave it there.
And that's time. That was really good. Ready when you are, Marte?
So I think the relationship's built on transaction, not love, and that's a major issue. The gold digger's core motivation would be what you provide materially, and we're talking about other things. Now, I agree that relationships can be transactional, although, like, let's say that Christ told one woman to love her man. That would mean, like, in sickness, health, or anything like that, and you retire on what you live on. Basically, the attraction disappears the moment materialism evaporates, and I think that sets a bad precedent. Loyalty is also conditional. The kids grow up in a mercenary environment where they see, okay, well, great. If somebody better comes along that's higher paying, guess what I do? I boot the husband to the side. And I think that we don't want conditional love. Love should be sickness or health. We eliminate that. And I think it's better off being pure love without money or any materialism.
Is there a metric to love?
All right. Let me get 5 minutes. Yeah, it's all right. Just start talking when you're ready.
Yeah. Is there a metric to love?
With love, there's no objective metric we have. So when you say for better or health through sickness and health or anything like this, when it comes to gold digger implies materialism. And I think that the sooner that we put materialism at the back of the card instead of the front of everything else, the relationship is less conditional. That means I can survive a tough storm, a financial disaster, and then she's less likely to leave me. I think that when we lead with money and not love, which means like I am with him for who he is and not what he has, a relationship's 10 times better.
Then should the man always be the provider then? Does he always have to be the provider if it's not a pardon me, if it's only based on love and not what he can provide for you?
Provision can be my presence of what I can do. Like basically if I chose somebody and like there was a woman that chose somebody who wasn't tall, dark, and handsome, implies that, this guy was big enough to fend off from disasters and things like that. And they survived a harsh winter because of the work that he could put in. Merit is also the work that men put in in themselves, the work ethic they have and everything else. That's provision as well too. Notice how I didn't bring up anything materialism brought in, right?
That still sounds like a conditional, though. What if he can no longer protect? What if he,
right? That was my whole argument. I'm saying that, yes, there are transactions, but think about the materialism I took out of this, right? She's not going to leave me when the well dries up of finances. She's going to stay with me no matter what. She's going to be in the gutter with me, whatever that is. And we've long gone from that in American values. I think if we return to that, that's a better mainstay. We just bought propaganda telling us that we need diamonds that are forever and all this. It's just fucked everything up.
Is a man still doing his duty to his wife if he's no longer providing for her?
Yeah, he is. But you would have to think about what providing is. If we had an infrastructure collapse and there was a big hit, EP hit, whatever that is, I forgot what that is, and all the electronics went out, he would still have to be a hunter-gatherer and provide in other means other than materialism.
And men know how to do that today?
That's the problem. We put materialism before everything, and it's handicapped men as a whole because we've been following women's lead up until then. That literally supports my whole argument.
Well, isn't the biggest issue right now in terms of relationships that men are simps to women and women have all of these options and men have none? Don't we have the male loneliness epidemic caused by feminism and all of these other issues? Can't you just destroy all of that in one quick sweep and say, make money great again?
No. We can't do that automatically with that. I think that if we take simps off of the playing field and we have propagandization of the nation to go away for paying for things that you'll never get, which is what we're talking about, the materialism and the lead with materialism and also the goal of materialism. If we eliminate this through propagandization of the nation, maybe we'll look at 20 years of this time of OF models literally finding other career paths instead of worshiping these women that give them nothing.
So what about the men who are incapable of the physical stature to protect? Right? Don't they only have one other option left as a duty as a man?
You ever hear about the saying, weak times create tough men, and tough men create better time, like things like that. Like, I think that these men will become learners of their experience, and I think we can learn lessons. But here's the thing, though: when you have an economy and guys that are just getting money, when they're basically siphoning the whole system by propagandizing other men to saying, hey, you know what, he's getting all this virtual pussy online, I think that sets a bad precedence. I think that we should have men lean towards suffering and lean towards hardship and discipline. And I think that we need propaganda out here to destroy this whole materialist agenda of materialism. I think we should stop leading with our pocketbooks, and I think that's bastardized us as a nation in marriages and relationships. As a whole. Yeah, the term gold digger implies gold, right? Which is a materialism. And we're talking about the core motivation of a woman leaning towards this instead of a man digger, meaning like, I want to find a real man, and regardless of what he has, this guy has character. We've long gone from a nation leaning.
Well, hold up. If I can interrupt you there for a minute, because women have made those claims now and saying, well, I don't want you for your money. I want you for who you are. Or I marry a man for what he is. Or if a man is a douchebag, she leaves him, and you guys get upset if we like say, well, I don't want to be with him because he acts like this or does that. And you say, well, he's a protector and provider. You should just deal with it. So I'm already leading with that idea of, you guys don't want us to worry about that part of it and how you treat us or how your character is or if your breast stinks, and you want to lead with your wallets and say protector and provider. So I'm just cutting to the chase and saying, all right, well, then let the women only chase that, give you exactly what you're looking for. And hey, man, blowjobs are great when you're, when you're being able to be a submissive little wife and knowing that he's got you.
You're talking about people becoming utilities, not partners. I think that's a bad representative for kids to follow, for sure.
Oh, okay. All right, great. That was actually really good. That was better than I thought it was going to be. I'm going to start with OG and then move on from there.
So I felt like I'm just going to say I give it to Sarah, but the reason I give it to Sarah is I felt like Marte went in there talking about
testing 1 2. Can you guys hear me better?
Yes,
we can hear you fine.
Marte talking about meritocracy, and I feel like Sarah actually argued for meritocracy better. You brought up a saying, Marte. I got one for you. Only women, children, and pets are loved unconditionally. Men have to provide value for their families, and if they're not able to do that, then they don't make good husbands, and they shouldn't have wives.
We can do the absent gold. Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
So
okay.
Give it to Sarah for that.
These guys shouldn't be able to hear me right now, but you guys can hear me, right?
I can hear you just fine.
Wait, hold on.
I can't.
It says you're muted, but
hold on. I'm sorry.
You have to remute yourself when you come back from backstage.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm talking to the chat right now. Sorry, I'm trying to fix the audio. My bad.
Yeah. No worries. Nobody's mad. All right. Grumple.
Okay. Sarah said opener, the summary was relationships were always transactional. That backs up your affirmative. Marte's this is what I got out of it and kind of what I understood. Everything in a relationship is conditional, but it shouldn't be. That goes into the ought of men should marry gold diggers, that the should there. And I think that's it should be unconditional. Okay. Neither one are backing anything up, but it's opening statements. We've got Marte. The biggest thing I got from him and the gist of it all, removing materialism increases loyalty and makes the relationship better. Slight loss because there wasn't any other, like, why does it make the relationship better? I mean, it makes sense that it does, but you didn't provide any, or I didn't hear anything about why. I think that's overall a points with just a slight could have been improved there. But then Sarah asked a lot of questions on the offensive, but it was a lot of questions, not making points. You gave Marte all the opportunity in the world to keep making his points, but not making much of your own until the very end. Like that very right as we were all coming back up, it sounded like you're about to get into something that was going to be maybe put it all together. I'm not sure because you ran out of time. I got to give it to Marte on this.
And Wrath.
Yeah, Grumple kind of hit it on the point. It was back and forth. Marte stood at his grounds, kept pushing forward, and it felt like Tomato was just kind of taking a step back, kept asking questions, just couldn't get a solid foot on the ground. So it goes Marte.
Okay. Anybody want to comment? Emmett, you look like you want to comment.
I do have to say though, like to go against Tomato's point, like that's the reason we're in the situation we are already, is that women, they expect the whole fucking world, but they have no duties, no responsibilities. They want chivalry, but they don't want to give repercussions back. So that's just the way society sits already. So you're not even changing a thing.
That's what a gold digger does, though. They'll literally blow
Yeah,
jobs.
why would you want to marry one?
Blowjobs and babies and whatever you want, as long as you're providing, I'll do anything. That's literally the whole concept. Look up the definition of. Maybe we should have started with
I
that.
could get that from a hooker.
No, I get that.
But you can't get babies from a hooker.
Well, brother, the reason you pay a hooker is so she leaves, man.
That's true. I've heard that before. I'm like 99% sure that is true.
I don't think that's a wife. That's a high maintenance dependent who you're going to have to take care of when we talk about modern.
You just hold on. I don't want to get a panel debate in. I actually just wanted to. I occasionally ask for people's input. Emmett, do you have any input? Yeah.
Well, I was going to say that I understand the idea from Tomato side is like, well, they're asking this kind of way, and if I was a pure materialist, and even if I'm not pure materialist, even if I'm a consequentialist, I would even agree with that. The problem is when it comes to the ideas of what a relationship is about, and when it comes to having problems, especially when it comes to kids, it's like should you be able to just leave the father of your kids because he has a bad time or something happens to him, and usually we don't take into account what is the effect on the kids. So at that point, it becomes duty bound. It's the idea of the Christian way of looking at marriage. It's a duty. You have a duty to your wife. It may include provide. It may include protect, all of the different traditional things that we see because they're the most likely. But the woman also has a duty to the husband, like not leaving, staying there, having kids. It's just duty bound.
Really quickly, you guys can hear me? There's no
I can hear you.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to say I didn't know that Sarah was such a far right winger because it took so long, like 30 minutes to actually get a topic. I didn't know Sarah was such a far right wing individual.
Okay.
That you couldn't decide on this, but very interesting, Sarah. I would love to have those conversations with you. So it's just FYI on those topics.
Okay. So this is an interesting topic because I could actually argue both sides, and I'm really the way you guys argue this is really interesting. Sarah, I think you were on the right track with your argument. I think that what you failed to do is point out that marriages based around money work. Arranged marriages work. Resources are the reason why women originally.
Well, I did say that. In my opening statement was that historically that's what we've always
historically
done.
Right, but you glossed over, and I think that was actually the main point. It didn't need to be glossed over, I think, to be honest, what you should have also hit. Look, if Jeff Bezos with his millions, can't keep a woman in love with him, how much are you willing to actually trust love? I probably would have come at it from that point of view. Marte, you missed a bunch of really key points. Just the romanticism of actual love, of the enduring love, of that sort of thing, I think would have helped your arguments out a lot. I honestly think the judges are fucking wrong on why they gave it to you, because you didn't make very solid points. I think Sarah made as many points as you did, and I think that you got this because people don't like Sarah, and that's okay.
Ding, 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 ding,
very
ding.
clear.
I will humbly accept my loss and congratulations
I'm not.
to Marte.
They both made okay arguments, but Marte is a better debater than what he put forth here, and I can't let him slip.
If I can say something, I just worked a 12-hour shift, so my brain is mush right now.
Look, I'm not blaming you. I'm just saying.
7:30 this morning. Fuck you.
Yeah,
I've been running around kids all day.
This isn't arguing back and forth. I honestly don't think that Marte's points. I think you want to, maybe I'm wrong. I think that men want those points. We want to believe women love us for us. The reality is women love you because you provide the home, the hearth, the well-being, and she is supposed to provide something else.
Which is love and some kind of repercussion.
No. Yeah. What we've done is we've skewed that.
Well,
and we've skewed it.
If I may,
real quick. Yeah, please do.
I need to leave. I have some songs to sing. I just came
here
to sing.
Good night, Emmett.
I gotta go. Good night, Sarah. Good night.
But I think somebody.
I hope everyone have a great one.
All right.
Grid, I had a point about
I can think you're wrong, by the way. You can be right, and I can think you're wrong. And don't take it personally.
Arranged marriages, I think that's where arranged marriages still happen. Yes, very successful
Yes,
comparatively.
highest level of success of all marriages.
But where do they happen? I think part of that is that it's cultural.
Certainly, that's cultural. Yeah, absolutely.
All human
not like
relationships
Western
are transactional.
societies.
Like all human relationships are transactional. Friendships.
And I think OG was right. I think OG's statement of the only men are never loved unconditionally, ever. Nope. I think he's absolutely 100% right about that. And men lie to if you believe that you are going to be loved unconditionally, you are lying to yourself.
You're setting yourself up for failure.
Yeah.
My wife, when we got married, she straight told me that the reason she married me was because I made her feel safe.
Security and material
no matter what, she knew that because of the amount of confidence and amount of drive and amount of work I put in, all of those things, I made her feel like that everything was going to be okay.
Yeah, but Grid, safe is not necessarily monetary, right?
Sure. Right. But I'm providing something, right? Yeah. I mean, and gold diggers don't always go for money. They go for the big house. They go for all of this. So that's another point that Sarah should have made.
I do. I failed on that one. I should have put it in different wording. But
it's a great argument. It's a really great.
If you pull up the actual definition, and that's the part I should have done was have you read off the definition because it actually says it actually makes my point for me. It's not just for money, right? It's to get things that they need or want, and it with a trade, right? Like you are offering a trade. So when I think it was Emmett that said that, or no, I think it was who was the other judge? I think he might be in the bottom left corner, maybe. Yeah. I don't know who the other guy was. The other judge. But he said that, women don't have accountability, responsibility, whatever. But that's the whole entailment of the definition of gold diggers is that you are giving up, like you're giving back, right? There's a trade-off. So she has to, if you don't give me the blowjobs, the other bitch will, right? So she knows that, and she'll do any and everything for that. You want babies? How many babies? You want blowjobs? How many? Oh, Coochie, you want a sandwich? I'll make you sandwiches all day long. You know, if you are providing and protecting, you're doing that thing, I'm going to give you anything you need and want. And that's why I made that claim.
And I think that's accurate. I mean, but again, it's a great debate to have. Marte made solid points. Sarah made solid points. I was a little concerned it was going to become kind of a shouting match, but it was great. Really appreciate it. Sarah, you're always welcome. Marte, congrats. But I've got to move on because I got to go to bed at some point tonight.
Yep.
Sarah, go to bed by yourself. And
good night. Thanks for having me up. This was fun.
Absolutely, Sarah. No problem at all.
Congratulations, Marte.
And Glenn Lawrence sends in men love idealistically, women love opportunistically. That is pretty much true. And we've got Half Hood Gaming $5 for Jake versus JS. I've never sold myself so cheaply, but
real quick,
we'll do it.
who won that last exchange between Mart? I've been trying to fix this stuff.
Marte.
Sarah's gone and Marte's
won.
won.
Okay.
So
Good. I'm just asking.
I would have called it. I would have actually called it a little closer than it, but that's okay.
Fair enough.
Sounded like
all right.
Sarah was gonna wrap it. Like if she had maybe another few minutes, or like even a minute, maybe. But yeah, like she just.
Yeah, I mean, again, this is just my opinion, right?
So. The point out of them.
I was actually
all right. So we got JS versus Jake. We got the two J's. That's a grill right down the street from my house, actually. The
Yes, don't you lose this one. We got to debate racism.
You got to debate racism.
He's gonna lose it. So just FYI.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry.
I'm just hoping. Okay, I'm gonna be denied like you in a minute.
That was a dick move. I'm sorry, Mo. I'm sorry. I got to get to bed at some point tonight or this morning. All right, what are we debating, gentlemen? Oh wait, he told us.
He picked the topic?
No, he did not.
I don't
He
know
did
what
not.
we're gonna disagree on.
Didn't you guys already? Were you guys already had a kind of a debate going on or something?
No, not with me and JS. No.
I think you guys will agree too much.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Yeah,
agree
well,
on
we can find
a lot.
something. Something I don't know, simple. Let's see here. JS. Oh, JS. You made some claim to me that racism doesn't. Well, actually, that's the guy that you want to debate. Actually, I won't take that topic.
No, I don't.
I know it's kind of a
He
fun
wants to
one.
debate me on that, but
Yeah, it's a fun one. So let's not do that one. Let's see here, bro. Fuck, we're both pretty far right. Let's go with.
I mean, you say you are, but are you really?
Are you really? Okay. Okay, you do believe that abortion should be wiped off completely? Okay.
Marte's jumping off. He's got school at 7 a.m. So say goodnight, Marte.
Night, Marte.
All right. So what do you guys want to debate? You want to debate pornography is.
All right, guys. How did you guys feel about that? I mean, it's a W for me. I'm operating on 12 hours of work. Sarah was like, oh, whatever. I've been up since 7 this morning. I'm training for the Mr. Olympia to try to requalify for another pro show. As a pro athlete, I'm training for my last year of competing against the global elite when it comes to sports. And then I'm also going to school. And then I just worked a 12-hour day. My brain is mush. I'm shocked I was able to not just have a bunch of jibber jabber online with my like I was surprised I was able to talk. But yeah, man, I'm happy that I got 2 donos from people today. That's awesome with my Cash App. If you guys can't support your local debater in me crushing people like Sarah and everybody else, crushing Dusty, Beths, and all these other people, by the way, it's not a personal attack. Objectively speaking, I do want to win more debates. I do have a debate tomorrow. And the debate that I have tomorrow is Muslims should not occupy public office. And that's what I plan on debating. The reason why I didn't say a lot tonight is because my brain is mush. I've been going to school, working 12-hour days, and I'm not one to bitch and whine about this stuff. I still showed up and still debated, right? That was like to be honest with you, that was a piss poor performance on my end. Still barely pulled off the W. I don't know how I did that, but it was just shitty performance. Probably because my brain has been used to the max today between studying electrical work with diesels and stuff and then going 12-hour shift and then after getting off work training and then coming home and then jumping on stuff. I'm like, damn, man, I have so much on my plate. It's stupid, but I can't complain because I live in a first world country where Donald Trump is our president and I have 2 fully working arms and legs. I have no excuse why I shouldn't be blessed. Christ is God. We're still working no matter what. So, yeah, man, a Super Bowl debate, man. We're having this debate tomorrow. It's going to be crazy. Oh, man, what a stress test, man. So if you guys can and are able to do this, please donate to the Cash App. Let's get these dono goals up, man, because my channel's demonetized, and I did it to myself, man. What can I say? But this has been a good debate, man. I appreciate it. You know, I can't say anything less than I love my supporters, love you guys, man. And I truly do appreciate you guys for being in the chat and being there for me, even if it's just only one person. I have 37 total, 34 on X watching, and then 3 on YouTube. It's like there's only 3 on you, but 34 people watching on X right now. We got to get these live viewers up and get these subs up. But once I get monetized, we're going to have a sub stream and we're going to promote more. I'm going to have more debates. Also, I have a special guest coming up. Hopefully he accepts it. We'll see what we can do, because one of my guests hasn't responded and he's supposed to show up Monday for woke autopsy with Cool Vic. That was supposed to happen, but I don't know, kind of fell through. We're trying to see if we can have some celebrity guests on woke autopsy. But other than that, man, it's been a good stream. I just wanted to show up. Thank you guys for showing up and showing out and showing some support. I love it, man. But anyways, Christ is God. MSM Liar said, bro, when you eating? Right now, after I was eating right before the stream when Dusty was here, and then I'm starving again. Gosh, I'm in the middle of training to compete against the elite. I'm going to school, and then I'm also working 12-hour shifts. Man, talking about burning the proverbial candle. I have a candle behind me too. Talk about burning the candle both wicks right now. Speaking of wicks, I have a debate against Wick on Wednesday. That's going to be a crazy debate. You guys are going to love to see this. And the debate is that ICE under Trump is a net negative. I'll be debating Wick from Wick TV on Tom Foolery's channel. I got to see how I can play that debate at the same time, because he's going to have that on Discord, and I don't know how to mirror it on Streamlab. But I'm going to do some research to see if I can do this. We'll see what we can do. This is going to be very exciting. And you guys follow and tune in next time. So the Wick debate is going to be very interesting. He's going to be so pissed. Wick is debating a former HSI agent. And this is going to be extremely interesting because I have a defeater. I have 2 defeaters for Wick, and he's going to be very pissed. And yeah, he's going to spurg out during this debate. It's going to be very interesting. So we'll see what can happen. So Wick is coming up. Ross Gwandi tomorrow. I'm going to be debating him on no Muslim should hold U.S. office. So that's going to happen. And then I have another debate coming up with Agent Smith, which he was a no-show for the debate we were supposed to have. I'm going to hit him up and say, hey, where were you at? We had a debate coming up and you were a no-show. I'm not going to call it a concession, because even if I have to hound Agent Smith, I'm going to see him that. And the debate prompt was supposed to be ICE is a net negative for America, or positive, whatever it is. You guys know what side I'm on. And then, hold on, First Amender, the debate next week with First Amender, that blacks should pay whites reparations. That's going to be, he's going to be so pissed. So me versus First Amender, should he accept this Wednesday or Tuesday? What is it? Oh, I think the debate with Wick is on Monday. So the debate with Wick is on Monday. The debate with First Amender is on Wednesday, that blacks should pay whites reparations. First Amender is going to spurg this shit out. You already know what's going to happen. This is going to be a very interesting week. I have tons of debates, tons of content for you guys coming up. Be on the lookout. Even when I'm drained and I have like no brain cells functioning at the moment because of my busy ass schedule, I still put in work and give you guys blood. Show support if you guys can. Thank you for donating to the super chats and the donos. I respect it a lot. I appreciate this. Helps me to eat and get more food as a student, pro athlete on the way to qualifying for the Olympia. Hopefully this year. We'll see what happens. But anyways, we'll see what happens. This is going to be crazy. Hey man, life happens. Wins by default also happens. Marte showed up for the job. The other guy did it. WWW. Yes, I know. Oh, Dave, you know what? Both my moderators back to back. Dave Alyssa, who's also a moderator. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, or you're gay. Like Vic said, I'm just trying to save you guys from sin. It's so good when he says that. He comes up with the best catchphrases. Anyways, Vic's going to be my future partner on Woke Autopsy. Can't even say the name right because it's so late and I need sleep. But I will see you guys later. Maybe I'll pop up on another stream without notice and telling you guys I'm doing another random debate pop-up. But thank you guys for riding this through with me. during my sleepy hours when I should be asleep for school tomorrow. Of course, Dave Alyssa pissing me off right now because now I'm even more hungrier. That chicken in watermelon is looking delicious. I hate you, Dave, by the way. I hate you with a passion right now. All right, man. God, man. I hate the fact that emoji chicken makes me hungry. Stop it, bro. Anyways, Dave's running me off out of here. I can't stand it anymore. Looking at these emojis is frustrating because I can't eat it. And I'm about to drool right now because he's appealing to the black in me. You know what, Dave? Hate your guts tonight, but Christ is God. You guys stay tuned. Gonna be pretty crazy this coming week. We'll see what's gonna happen. You look pretty good for a dirty bulk, bro. No. You know what's crazy? I can eat pizza and I can eat burgers and fries and still have like a 6-pack. When you train as a pro athlete for like the majority of your freaking life, your body just has this default set in and it's hard to get out of shape. It really is. I've had people accuse me of AI slop and Photoshop and all this. And I'm like, well, all that is a compliment, mind you. It's a compliment to my parents and genetics and good work as a pro athlete and all that stuff. But anyways, Christ is God. I will talk to you guys later. I know there's 7 people now in the YouTube chat that are paying attention right now. Hey, to the new, 4 people that just joined. I appreciate it. This is my outro. Mad love. Christ is God. I will be up here shortly tomorrow night to defend the fact that U.S. Department officials, as far as public office, should not be held by anybody representing active Islam. And that's what I'm saying. So the Cash App scrolling at the bottom of the screen, I don't know if you could see that. MSM Liars. That's what the Cash App is. It's right at the bottom, bro. $ Marte Rayla. Yeah, I know. Real World Radio. I know. I'm very slow tonight, mind you. I feel like everything is operating at 2 miles an hour, and I still want to debate. According to the judges, whether or not they like Sarah or not, I don't know. I know Ortho Guy, but here's the thing, though. One last thing before I go. If one of the people that voted, which was, I forgot his name, what used to be on Sarah's panel, he should be in her favor, but still voted for me anyways in this debate. So yeah, crazy stuff when Grid says, well, I think everybody just hates Sarah. Well, one guy, Ortho Guy, is totally against me. The guy's a definite op. So of course he's going to, and then the other guy from Sarah's panel voted for me. Well, if 2 people represent Sarah, that means that the majority of the panel is against me. So when Grid made the statement saying, I think everybody just hates Sarah, that's incorrect. 2 out of 1 judges doesn't like me. Doesn't like me objectively. Well, not subjectively speaking, they objectively made these statements. Just gonna be honest with you right now. Half asleep, stress, hungry, and still yeah, I know, man. I think I would have to have the severe flu in order not to win a debate, maybe. But we'll see what happens. Oh man, World Radio, are you the last one that donated? Hold on real quick. I think that was you that just did that, right, to the Cash App? I got to shout you out real quick. Oh, man, what the hell? All right, here we go. Booyah, Dom DeMarco. I will never have those annoying sounds on my YouTube stream. I'll never have that. I think it's annoying and I think it's cheap. I think to be honest with you, I think all these black podcasts have abused the sound effects. I'd rather just have ambiance in my voice and just me talking to you guys. To me, that's better. Andrew Wilson doesn't have these sound effects. I don't have these sound effects. None of these other guys, like the ortho guys that I deal with, or even Rob Noor doesn't have sound effects. Jake Rattlesnake doesn't have sound effects. But when you go to the Black D-Gen channels, they always have these sound effects. And it's just, I'll never have that. I don't care if it adds pizzazz and all this. I think it can be annoying and they get abused all the time. I'll never have that. So we'll see. DC Fall says, I've been trying to reach out to get back on the show and he won't get back in touch. Crazy. Hold on real quick. AJ's Rants is in the chat. I think that when you use these things, I think it's different. Your show is different than mine. You don't have like a mine's isn't like a show where we're talking about B-dubs and well, yeah, I do talk about B-dubs, but it's a different format than your show. Your show, you can have this because we're laughing at B-dubs. It's different. You can have sound effects and things like that. It adds to that. When you have sound effects, it actually improves your show. I'm saying that when I have like serious debates and I have people that I don't like Sarah that much. I would say Dusty. I'm not going to have sound effects because it's time to go to war. So my channel it has a different premise behind it. So it's definitely different. AJ's got a good show. If you guys can subscribe to AJ's rants, the guy has a phenomenal show. He'll let you up on the panel as long as you don't violate TOS and you guys act appropriately. He'll let you up and you can comment on some of the videos. The guy's like I would say, ETV, where they talk about the celebrities and socially what's going on. AJ covers a lot of social dynamic issues and stuff like that. So just make sure that sub to his channel and get on the panel sometimes and and give some input. He allows for an open panel discussion, especially when it comes to social issues and stuff like that. AJ said a serious debater doesn't need sound effects. Yeah, I don't need any of that stuff. I just like crushing people, crushing their dumbass arguments. So we'll see. He had one health coach that is a Christian that is solid. However, I don't never see solid Christian men. It is tough, man. It is very tough, man. World Radio, thank you for subbing to AJ. AJ, you see that right there? Dom DeMarco, him, when you see him next time on your channel. Yeah, man, when we're talking about solid men, that can be a whole different discussion, man. We can have that different discussion later on. AJ's rants and reactions. Just look that up and then sub to his channel. He's got a pretty good. Okay, that's AJ. I just got you 2 subs, bro. Maybe you could send people over to my channel and they could sub to me too, because I got to get my subs up too. But AJ's got so many subs, it's ridiculous. Like, he puts me to shame. I can't even. But even if I have 2, I'm gonna send all 2 to AJ anyways. You guys should sub. He's also one of my moderators as well too. If you guys could just give him a shout out and sub to his channel. I got 2 subs going over to AJ's. You guys are actively subbed. I appreciate it. And AJ's also very based, believe it or not. Extremely based. I will say that. Let me say it again. He's extremely based, meaning he supports conservative values. He does. And he's against these B-dubs like I'm against these black women as well. To be honest, the black women in society, trash. Completely trash. I guess Fatty and the crew value anecdotes over opinions. Intelligent men get proverbial tomatoes thrown at them. Yeah, we do. We get proverbial. And you know what's crazy? I haven't been on Fatty's channel in a long time. I should come over to his channel again and wreck his whole freaking panel. I don't know if you guys recall, but I went to the panel and wrecked them on black people can be racist. And then I wrecked them on the fact that white people should get reparations from blacks. And then I battled the whole That's so great. Matter of fact, it's still on my channel. And that debate against First Amendment is going to be this Wednesday, I think, that black people should pay whites reparations. Going to be very interesting. First Amendment is going to spurg out, and that's going to be hilarious, and I look forward to that. And also, Wick is going to spurg out on Monday. I look forward to that. And also, Ross Gwandi tomorrow, he's going to spurg out too, because it's his first debate, and he's going to be thoroughly dismantled and destroyed. His whole argument is going to be bunk and moot tomorrow. I look forward to that. So we'll see what's going to happen. Those are the 3 debates coming up this week, and I got some new content coming up. We're going to see what's going to happen. Gonna be funny. So AJ says, Marte wrecks Fatty's entire panel. They are all clowns. Fatty is from Portugal and tries to be an American black dude. Is a total, yeah. I'll agree with you that their whole panel got wrecked. I believe I mean, you guys can tell me. You guys can see the video. It's still on my channel. They were so pissed. They were so mad when I told black people should not get reparations. So freaking mad. The entitlement of somebody living in Portugal arguing just like they're an American citizen is hilarious. Just going to be honest with you. Funny how the Democratic Party called Larry Elders the worst names for being conservative. I voted for him. Yeah, they call me a coon on a regular basis. Like, they were talking about Donald Trump being racist, but they didn't see the whole video. Mind you, These same people say that Donald Trump is racist, call me coons. How ironic. Like, you're going to say that Donald Trump is racist because one of his staffers sent a clip that was out of context, but then you're going to turn around and call me coons? Call me a coon? That's such a contradiction in terms. Crazy. Look into it. Fatty runs anytime it's mentioned. Yeah, crazy stuff, man. Fatty, I might bring that up next time. He'll get pissed at me. I don't even care. Fatty will get pissed off as hell. I don't care. I'll battle him and I'll battle Ilkhan Ali. Anytime I see them on panel, heads up. We're squaring up anytime I see him on panel. I love, you know what? I'm not even going to lie. I do love debating these degenerate blacks on the panel because I think that if you're a conservative, traditional, nuclear family supporting black, America embraces you. But the moment that you're dancing to Cardi B's music outside of Planned Parenthood clinics and eating fried chicken and talking about degeneracy, well, we don't need you, to be honest with you. That's the majority of black culture. We don't need you here in America. We need you gone. I think black culture should be eviscerated from American societies. Like, I mean, I'm just saying, like, what has the black community built? To be honest with you, what have they built? You know what I'm saying? After civil rights, nothing. We used to have the strongest marriages prior to civil rights. I have an argument that civil rights should be undone. Believe it or not, because we drank the Kool-Aid. Now black families are in disarray and we practice the most degenerate culture in society. I think that black culture should be eviscerated. We should wipe it off the planet. Yes, I'm saying wipe it off the planet, not black people, black culture. All of this, black entertainment television should have never been a thing. It's so stupid because if whites came out with white entertainment or white entertainment television, that would have been racist, but you're going to have black entertainment television. We should have wiped that. That should have never existed. Like, we are the laughing stock of the world. BET made us a laughing stock with 106 in Park, with degenerate music and all this and booty shaking. Now white people are like, that's all they're known for. Even though we're industrializing civilization, creating science, aerospace, and engineering, blacks aren't doing that. They didn't do that during the 106 and Park days. It's crazy. I can go on a long rant about this. Crazy. Modern black culture is a ridiculous clown show, to be honest with you. Myron Gaines would agree with me on this. Matter of fact, hold on. I have some news for you guys. If you guys know who Gypsy Crusader is, aka Paul Miller, we are going to be having a conversation soon. Now, I can't have it live on YouTube because he drops the N-bomb too much, and I need to edit it in post-production. That's going to be happening too. So me and Gypsy Crusader, he's probably going to come for my throat, and I'm probably going to have to defend a lot of myself in here. He likes Myron Gaines and calls him an exception to the rule. He likes Hodge twins and calls the Hodge twins an exception to the rule. I'm going to try to meet him halfway and have a decent discussion with him. He might see me and I might get called the N-word a bunch of times, which means I'm going to have to edit the shit out of this content. Once I have this conversation with Gypsy Crusader, that's going to be happening too. Sorry, I guess I dropped a bomb on you guys right now. That's going to be happening. So me and Paul Miller are going to have a discussion, and I want to try to understand his worldview. Mind you, just understand I'm going to be called the N-word 50 million times. I'm a very patient person. Very understanding. I just want to understand why he hates black people. Like, I hate black culture. I just don't hate black people. I get that the majority are like this. I'm trying to understand why he doesn't have as much grace as he should. And that's the conversation that me and Paul Miller are going to have. I had a conversation with him on email, and we went back and forth. I don't want to post the receipts because people are going to be pissed off at both of us. Like, the whites are going to hate me for what I said to him, and the blacks are going to hate him for what he said. It's just tit for tat. But I'm not going to post any of that stuff. We're just going to have the discussion, and I'm going to have to upload it after we do this because he's going to break TOS if I have him on the show. So just saying, this conversation is probably going to be stupid. I might have to just toss the whole discussion if there's so much I have to bleep out on his end. Just want to have a conversation with the guy. That's it. You guys heard it here first. Me and Gypsy Crusader are going to have a conversation. The guy is definitely racist. He'll tell you and he'll exhibit this and demonstrate racism in real time. I think it's just very interesting. This conversation that I want to have with him is going to be very interesting. I want to understand his worldview a little bit more because I don't know how much of this is theatrics. I don't know how much of this is an anecdote and an emotional response to maybe some lived experience, all that. I just have a lot of questions for the guy. So this conversation is going to happen. Said he turned down Myron because he said he didn't want to be a grifter. Weird. Interesting. Surprised to hear he wants to talk to you, I guess, because you aren't as popular as Myron, so it won't ruin his brand. Maybe. We've had email exchanges already. But mind you, I wanted to buy the N gun from him. And that's how we started this. Because what you have to do is you have to email him directly to get one of the guns. And that's how me and him started having this conversation. And then he asked, are you black? Even though my avatar shows that I'm a black guy on the email. I said, yeah, I'm black. And he was like, well, I don't sell the N words. And I said, well, that's interesting. And then we had this conversation back and forth. And that's how we ended up at this, I guess, middle grounds where we're going to have this conversation sometime. So I'm going to post that on my channel. I don't know how this conversation is going to go, to be honest with you. I don't even know if it's going to be fruitful. I don't know if it's going to be beneficial in any regard. I'm just going to have this conversation and see it because I'm very curious. That's all. Very curious on Paul Miller's stance, aka Gypsy Crusader. I'm just very interested in why he doesn't give just abhorrent racism. He just doesn't give any grace except to Myron, the Hodge twins. He'll say that they're stark exceptions to the rule, and that's about it. So we'll see what's going to happen. The majority of blacks aren't ghetto, but the ghetto blacks dictate the culture, and that is even worse. Yes, because they monopolize entertainment. Entertainment, dancing monkeys. I don't care how racist that sounds. This can apply to anything else. A dancing monkey could be a white person. It could be a black person. I don't care. Crazy stuff. DC Fall says white nationalism is gay and unholy. Jake Lang, Paul Miller, and Lily Gaddis are all, yeah. We'll see, man. I just want to have the discussion. I want to have a back and forth. It's probably going to end up being a debate between me and Paul Miller, and he's probably going to call me the N-word. He's not going to trigger me. I've seen his content. The guy's not going to piss me off. I was like, yeah, I heard that, but can you answer the question about this? Or can we get back to this? Yeah, I know I'm an N-word to you, but can we get back to this though? All that. That's it. World Radio. Hey guys, Marte, guys, have a wonderful night. Thanks for being here. Strong live live tonight. Yes, good live, man. I'm actually about to leave in one more minute, but I'm going to read some of these chats. White nationalism is a silly hill to die on. The elites will never agree to this. They are a small minority that want a majority white U.S. Yeah, gosh, I have so many opinions about this, but maybe we should have a live stream about that. This comment right here, I want to have a conversation with, and I might have a panel on this. DC Fall, whatever, can you be the bookkeeper and bookmark this that you just put up? Remind me next time I get on a stream, I want to have a panel regarding this. This is going to be a very interesting topic. Matter of fact, let me take my phone real quick. Gosh, now I got to take a picture of your comment. This is crazy. Hold on real quick. White nationalism. Okay, here we go. Boom. That's going to be a very interesting topic. AJ said any kind of supremacist is a clown. The Israelites are clowns just like the white supremacists are. Yes, I agree. The Israelites are the same kind of clowns that these other supremacists are. The black Israelites are dumb. I'm going to be honest with you. They're stupid. Andrew Wilson destroyed the shit out of that one black Israelite. Just hilarious. So I don't know. Yeah, that's what I knew. I knew that's what you were talking about, the black Hebrew Israelites. That's what we're talking about. I already knew you were talking about these jokers. Those guys are laughing stock of the black community. They're literally black racists. That's who they are. So when people say that blacks can't be racist, let me introduce you to the black Hebrew Israelites. Super mega racist black people. Super. Yeah, Captain Taz. That's Andrew Wilson destroyed the shit out of him. Good on Andrew for doing that. I do like seeing these guys get destroyed in debates with truth and with logic. I think it's good. But I think that there's this whole notion that blacks can't be racist. Matter of fact, blacks, I think, in America are the most racist right now because they've been allowed to be. I don't know why they get such a pass on being racist because of the past. Nobody should be like talking shit about people's skin color. Now, I have a proclivity to love fried chicken and watermelon. Maybe that is because of my melanin. Yeah, actually, you know what? The stereotype might be true. I have not met a black that didn't like fried chicken, though, to be honest. I love fried chicken. Fried chicken is delicious. And I've never met a Mexican who didn't like tacos. But I don't know what to say about white people. What do you say? Like, I don't know. See, it's hard for me to be racist, but these stereotypes are usually imbued with some kind of truth. Like, I subjectively love fried chicken, but objectively I do too, because I've eaten in front of you guys. Crazy. Yeah, MSM, just like you said, how do you not like fried chicken though? Right. I don't know how anybody doesn't like fried chicken, especially black people. To be honest, it must be the melanin. I don't know. White libs want to keep blacks voting blue. It's orchestrated by Lyndon B. Johnson, who you're referring to, for us to vote against our own interests. Yes. We gotta shoot ourselves in the foot. Dave says we love casseroles. Casseroles are delicious. Not gonna lie. You know what? There's something that all races love. In MSM, you're right about that. We all love steak. Steak is delicious. I think steak is part of a balanced breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and snack. So, anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. I'm at the 3-hour mark. I've been on here too long. I got to go to school in the morning at 7 and work a 12-hour shift and train to qualify for the Olympia. Crazy. Anyways, Christ is God. I will talk to you guys soon. Peace out.